Look at that new intro, baby. Crippler, where you been, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time, but we're back. Casual nerd problems. Everyday collector Rashid, just a jarhead. Crippler. Big Silver, not so pudgy. Mr. Kennedy. Bat Kid Voodoo. And your vision, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a good show tonight. Sit back, grab your favorite beverage of choice. You know, I'm interested in talking to Big Silver. I haven't talked to him before ever. Your vision. I heard you got that Maestro. Where you unboxing it at? Did you already unbox it? I want to find out. But yeah.
Do you bleed?
Ladies and gentlemen, now give it up for your host with the most. From coast to coast. Yours truly. Casual Nerd Problem. Buy your shirt at cnp.com where all fine merchandise. Look at this. Who's that model?
Freaking hired on the spot, man.
Look at that.
Let's do that.
Made 100% pure cotton, picked from the finest of. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good to have you back, man.
Good to be back.
No one wanted to go off mute for the longest time. I was like, man, where's Crippler?
Oh, you don't get. Anytime I get a chance to just open my mouth, I'm gonna open my mouth.
Okay.
Oh wait, pause.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Anthony Kennedy. Now it's a party.
You in trouble now?
Now it's a party.
Something about your mouth? What?
Something about mouth and opening.
Nah, good.
You could put two to two together there.
Big Silver's like, man, I joined last minute too. God damn. I'm just kidding.
This is your first time on Casual, Big Silver?
No, I think I did another one with you, right?
Yeah, you've been here.
It was a short one though.
Man, every time we see your pictures, it's like, where does it end?
Yeah.
This dude, statues on statues on top of statues, around statues, to the left of statues. I'm like, yeah.
The Willy Wonka
Life goals.
statues.
Life goals.
Mr. X of the West Coast right there.
There you go.
Jarhead, are you nervous for your show on Thursday?
Nah. not at all.
It's like, you know what a Jarhead is?
I mean, I've been on other shows, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna be it's gonna be different running it. That's all.
Ooh, you got a show. That's right. I think Shane was telling me. Congratulations, Tom.
Yeah, Thursday.
We're
Nice,
gonna turn
nice.
out when
The excitement's all there. You know, I'll be there. I'll be there. Thursday. What time is it going to be? Do you know?
8 Central Time. So whatever it is for everybody else.
There's only Eastern and Western, so I guess. No kidding.
Whatever it is for everybody else. So was it an hour ahead East time and 2 hours ahead or 2 hours behind for the West Coast, right?
I think so. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. It's gonna be about customs. It's gonna be about life. It's gonna be about what's it gonna be about?
It's gonna be about poly still, but the custom variety.
You're not doing custom silicone?
No custom silicone.
That's an untapped market.
That's a different level, bro.
That's an untapped market right there.
Some people love to tap that market, but I don't.
Wow.
Let me tell you about good silicone.
Go ahead. Tell us all about it.
Oh man!
But before
I gotta say what's up to John real quick. What up, John?
All the time, buddy. Hope we're doing well.
Exactly.
Before we get there, Big Soul, man, how's it going?
It's going good, man. It's good.
You got a YouTube coming out too, or what's going on? Everyone's getting YouTube now, so.
Who?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
How you liking that West Coast weather, man? You're in shorts. You're like chilling, freaking.
Oh, yeah, I love it, man. It's beautiful. Right?
Killer Cali.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great to have you on, man. Mr. Kennedy looks like he's about to do his taxes right now. Look at that. Look at this guy.
No, I legit just got home like 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I was in Rashid territory, the borough of Queens. Look at Crippler's face. Uh-oh.
Queens is a good place, man. Queens is beautiful.
No, it is
That's
not.
where my family's
Not when
from.
you
It's
have
like
no car and you got to travel on mass transit. This provider lived near JFK Airport. That is about a good 2.5 hours for me. That was not fun. Don't get me started.
It's like, yo, trigger warning.
I'm gonna let the president know. Fix those buses or whatever. But good,
president about that.
good having you back on, man. Your vision, man. I thought you were gonna move the Maestro up top, man. What's going on here?
Oh, you got Maestro? Move your big ass head now.
I know, right? Move.
Oh, there it is.
It looks better at the
Yo, he looks small compared to all that big stuff you got out there, though. Doesn't
nah,
he?
he's big. Like in person, it's crazy.
It's probably because he's sitting down.
Yeah. And the other ones are like 38 inches. This is like 30, I guess 32.
Your head was totally blocking it. I didn't have you to see it. I was like,
You see when you leave, everyone grows up, crippler.
I
Like,
know,
your
that's
vision's
dope,
all
though.
grown up.
It looks sick.
Hey, Vision, pick it up and show him the edition number.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to see the edition size of it.
That's funny. It's not as heavy as you think it is, though. But
Look, and it did come with the turntable, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's the. Oh,
That-
let me
that
see. Let
tentacle
me,
staying
let
on
me
now?
see that sentinel head.
yeah, because everybody that I've seen had it on is all wrong. Like you got to put it underneath this board. They have it at the very edge, just so Poe have his. That's where I had mine at first, but it goes way more in. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
2 or 3
pause.
notches in.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah.
Definitely pause.
So yeah,
You don't just stick the tip in. Got it.
Yeah, you gotta put it all in.
you don't just
All
give
of-
them
all of it
you
goes in
go all
there.
in. Yeah,
It's not just
it
a
all.
tip type of thing.
But yeah, overall, I love it though. I mean, the next day it really hit me more, and then like my little man seen it, I recorded his reaction, and he was hyped.
Yo, you got a sentinel head in there with a
No, man,
Maestro
that
sitting on
thing
it.
is
But yeah. The only thing I think is I wish they with the canisters, I wish all the lights came from up top, because it's like shining from the bottom. I think it's too bright.
Are they on now or no?
No, they're not on. But I don't need them because I have a light box. So my light box,
It's
like,
gonna light them
so
anyway.
things up
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah,
That makes
but
You got there
I
right
do
now. I'm just kidding. Awesome. Awesome.
yeah.
No, dude,
You can work
that
it.
thing's immaculate though.
Well, great having you on tonight, man.
Thank you.
Crippler, man. Cripmon, Cripson,
Crippler mania.
CMC. Yeah.
Hola, Steve. How you been, man? I literally haven't talked to you in a while, so it's like, yo, I miss talking to you. I miss chatting with all of you guys. So it's good to be back. But man, yeah, no, seeing some of the stuff when I got back that Sideshow was doing impressed me. So I'm like looking through all of that stuff. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm just chilling, getting back into the swing things, back to playing video games and enjoying shit. So.
Awesome, man. Great having you back. I know everyone missed you, so like great having you back. And COC
you guys.
is growing bigger every day, you know. So
What is growing every day? The what?
constructive outlook.
Depends on the temperature.
Oh man, no! I was like, I haven't did a show since the new year, so it was like, I didn't know like what was happening.
What do I do with my hands?
I know what to do with my hands, but yeah, no. But it's good to be back. Catch up with you guys. I'm interested to just catch up and chat and see what's going on with everybody. So, with the CMP Nation.
Awesome. Everyday collector, man. This guy's running out of room. Look at this guy. He's gonna be pushed out of his room.
Look at the White Knight.
I know, he's like,
The White Knight needs a White Knight.
he's going around the white.
I'm getting a custom portrait of my face to go on the no.
Oh, you gotta do that.
Happy
Is he
Tuesday,
frozen?
guys.
Oh, it's
Oh,
frozen.
shit.
I think he froze for a little bit. We can still hear you though.
It's the camera. It's the camera. Hold on. Oh, it's the camera. Let me come out. Let me leave and come back in.
You have my issues, I see.
No problem.
I missed you though, Cash.
Back Kid Voodoo, man. Long time listener, first time. How do they say? I always mess that up.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm inside the TV. I'm inside.
Oh, you're Back Kid Voodoo. I'm like BKV.
I know. I was thinking
BKV.
BKV.
What up, Back Kid Voodoo?
How's it going, dude?
Good.
Yeah, happy to
chilling,
be here. Thanks for having me. Glad it worked out timing wise.
Oh, it's perfect
Also-
timing. Yeah.
I get to see so many of my lost pieces behind John. Look at that.
I like your art print. That looks
Thank you.
sick.
That kid Voodoo, like, how's your day? How's your weekend? How you been?
Good, busy, cold, busy and cold, busy being cold. But lots of stuff coming in, lots of boxes that I'm lugging around. I live in a place where my collection is on the 3rd floor, and it starts off in the basement. So I walk up 4 flights of stairs, which is why the heavier pieces keep going to John, because I'm like, if I have to carry that up to where it's supposed to go, I'm going to die.
It's going to be buried up on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I'll die halfway underneath the box.
Awesome. Great to have you on finally. Everyday collector. Let's rewind that tape back and
Sorry.
no, man.
Happy Tuesday. Glad to be here. I didn't know we were going to be amongst royalty tonight. I would have put the suit on. We got Silva and Back Kid. Damn. That's a,
I know, right?
That's a double. I would have got the suit and tie ready. But I needed this tonight, so I'm excited to talk some statues with you guys. Man. It's always good to be amongst friends.
It's a nice reset, right? Like I always like whenever I have a long day, Tuesdays or Fridays or whatever, I'm like, oh man, I gotta put some of that YouTube, some of that club on, and like catch up on everything.
That's why I was a minute late. I was done taking care of stuff. I said I gotta go get a coffee, so I ran to Timmy Hortons, and man,
Did you bring us any Timbits?
no Timbits.
What'd you used to call that thing? A
Carpool collecting.
Carpool collect. Yeah, I should have done it right there. I'm like, I'm on CMP.
I'm still gonna do them, but yeah, no, it's been busy. So I'm glad to be here.
It's all good, man. Well, you guys, I wanted to see what you guys thought about this baby right here. I shared it in one of the groups, but I want to see what you guys think of this thing. This thing scares me. The way it keys in. Did you guys see this by chance?
No, where's the key in?
Oh, you'll see in a second. I love this thing.
I felt like this took forever to come out.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
I think it came out within the year.
Really?
I think it was beginning of last year they showed it.
Someone needs to keep a database. That's all I'm saying. Watch how it keys in. I'm gonna pause it as soon as they. But yeah, this is the premium format Boba Fett. It's basically what Rashid has behind him, but in a
Boba Fett.
smaller scale.
Oh
Wow.
Look
That's
at
crazy.
this, man. I know.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
interesting.
Sideshow is loco,
Wow.
man. They are loco.
It's just hanging there from the scarf or whatever. That's interesting.
That's gonna lean over time.
Oh.
It's a cape.
Unless
Boba Fett doesn't wear a scarf.
Unless the Han is
Scarf,
hollow
cape,
inside.
whatever.
It has to be hollow,
It
but
has to be light.
I don't know. He has 2 hands on it, you know.
And he's already leaning, too.
That's because he wants to keep his job.
This looks dangerous, man. So they put it all together, and my favorite part is when they light it up. I think it's gonna be the year to light ups, man. This thing.
Oh yeah.
I thought just Boba Fett was gonna light up and the base, but the Han lights up as well.
And it's plug-in.
And it's plug-in, yeah.
Gotta love them plug-in.
After they sell out, they're
Absolutely,
gonna
yeah.
provide you a pedestal.
Probably. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Chest
nice. The
lights
chest
up.
plate. Yeah.
The back lights up, and then the carbonite lights up.
See, I think this looks good from this angle right here. When you go to that side and he's leaning on it, oh man.
Yeah, I think Rashid said he doesn't like it because
Ooh.
Boba
The
Fett
lean,
would do this.
When you look at it straight on, I think it looks really good. But I can't envision Boba Fett leaning.
I will lean that thing against the wall anyway. I will put it like so that the wall is supporting it.
Oh, Tion's asking, I wonder if Han is PVC. It
Han
has to
would
be,
be-
right? The
Han
thing is
would
heavy.
be-
It has to be super light because that's nuts.
Day 1, you guys think? Day 1?
Day 2.
Day 2. I don't
What's
know.
the price
I
on
want-
it?
Hey, if I couldn't get the one that Rashid got and I was a Boba fan, I would get this in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah. I'm not too sure on the price, Vision, but I think it's sold out, didn't it? It's on waitlist and everything.
Wow.
Let me check. I'll check.
But yeah, if you could check the price too, like I'm interested too, man. It's premium format, so it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. It's a nice ass, sexy. I love that base and this stuff right
That
there.
part's cool. That
Yeah,
part's
and then
cool.
you can put it in your villain wall.
Yep.
What's this called? The Boba Fett?
Yeah, Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonite statue.
Who's buying it?
Day 2.
Bat Kid Voodoo, do you collect any Star Wars by chance?
Luckily, I do not. So
Oh,
this
dude.
does nothing for me. It looks really, it looks well done, but it is not my thing.
He has good taste. He sticks to Batman.
Amongst a lot of other stuff.
This looks great. But
Let's see it.
so I wanted to show you guys that, and also wanted to show you guys something else. I think product pages right there.
Wait list at 780.
Oh, it is waitlisted?
It's waitlisted. Let's join the wait list.
I forgot about this piece until they showed the unboxing here.
Yeah.
On CMP.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. So also wanted to get you guys' reaction to this baby right here. Jarhead and I were watching this live, and a lot of people said I creamed my pants like multiple times. So I was like,
Yeah, it looks much better lit up.
look at that, man! Come on, man! You can't play around with Sideshow. Sideshow was like, man, JD, keep your silicone. We're gonna light up this polystone, right? Oh man,
It looks good, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to keep it lit. For me.
You got to keep it lit.
Well, every time I'm in the room, I'll just light it up.
Like I said, I will run this until the bulbs go dead because I'm
Me too.
never cutting it off.
I mean, you could just put a light behind it. There is a picture of them with a light behind the statue and it's shining through it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or a light box would be nice too as well.
I'm lighting that thing up.
They did add a lot of extra purple in the most recent paint job, which is interesting. I
Right.
think it's to offset with the underlighting.
Oh,
Like all of that purple wasn't there in the original. I like it.
There-
Yeah, under
I
the
like
neck
it, but
and
it
stuff.
wasn't there.
there was some on the bike, but none on the neck.
Yeah. It's a lot
what's up,
darker.
Rashid?
That light up is
Go
crazy
first.
though. It's different colors lit. I like how like it doesn't all blend in as one.
Dang, look at that.
Do you think the back of that chains gonna light up too?
Yeah, I think it's. I think it was something issue or something. I think it's gonna be lit up later.
Who's
Now
committing
you
to
guys
it?
make look much better.
I think
Bingo.
$900.
I had it on. I had it on PO pre-light up,
That's
and
what
this
you
is
get.
just an added benefit.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't know. I think the chain is fiber optic. It lights up at a different rate than the rest of the statue. So I think there are multiple. It's not just one light source, obviously, but it's more things to fail, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing about fiber too, it's real easy to break.
Yeah.
Rashid's gonna get this, he said too. So
Sideshow seconds, baby.
All day.
All day.
what's up, Rashid?
I really want to see the second portrait on there, though. You know,
Yeah. I think that'll look good. 850, 875 would have been the money, the
Yeah.
money spot.
Like Canadian dollars, John?
No, real. Well,
Whoa, he
Yeah,
said
you
it.
said real. You said
that
real.
was a trap.
You
That
got,
was a trap.
oh, I gotta clip that. He said real
You
money.
clip that, and I will report you.
I will report you.
I
Anyways.
agree with John 100%. Though. I still, everybody's, for me personally, it's still a little too much money. But for the people who don't mind spending that much on it, it is a nice. The lighting does make a huge difference on this piece for me personally. I think it looks really good.
I felt it had problems before the lighting. Lighting it is not just enough to warrant the price tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But lit up, it's. I've said it
Dope.
before. We'll repeat it again. Best light up feature I've seen that comes to mind.
And yeah, the thing is, like I said, I have the Iron Man. It's not the best paint job Sideshow ever did, whatever like that. But when it lit up, it's beautiful. I love it, right? So it's like something like this, and you just see, like when I'm looking at it right there, it doesn't do much for me. Like if I'm being honest, but when you turn it on, it is night and day for me to the point where I'm like, it goes from to like, holy shit, that looks dope. And it's just how our brains are wired. Like you see bright, and then you just see, oh, and it's just something really cool about seeing it lit up so well. Like the mouth when it's lit up, the hair, the eyes. It looks really,
And,
really
and
good.
it's so bright too. Like when the lights are off, it was shining like it was like there. You could see the detail in their faces. You know, it was like really, really bright.
Yeah.
Let's see how it gets into again. Let's see how it gets to production. People get it in hand. Like I would be sitting on the sidelines waiting to see people get it in hand and how that light up feature works in hand, and if it's the same, and if there's any problems. Because there's a lot going into this piece. It's very intricate. That there's a lot of light up intricacies there with the chain and the bike. Before I would put that chunk of money down, I'd want to see it in hand.
So that's $1,100 before shipping, before taxes. So I heard people saying it's gonna be like $1,400-$1,400.
Yeah, that's where my interest just goes away. Like,
I know, right? Yeah, I could.
And it ain't because I'm cheap. I will spend more than that on a statue. I just don't think.
Is it because it's a sideshow piece?
No, it has nothing to do with a sideshow
Because
piece.
I'll buy an XM piece or a custom piece at that price all day.
Yeah, but when I'm dealing with those pizzas, I don't need it to light up to look good. You know what I mean? So it's like the light up.
And that's where I disagree. I still think it looks good without the light up.
Yeah, and then that's just going to be a difference of opinion there. I don't think it looks horrible. I just don't think it's worth it without it being lit up. And then I don't think the light up is $1,300 worth of light up. You know what I mean? I think if this was coming in right under 1,000, it could have moved. You know what I mean? I would have been like, yo, not usually that stuff is like 700-800. Now you got the light up 900, close to 1,000. But when it's over that, I don't think you justify pieces that are usually like 800 and you add light up, and that makes it go up to like a $1,100 piece.
Yeah. It is beautiful lit up though. You can't take that away. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out how like Sideshow got to that price, man. Like I know there's like Hulk versus Hulkbuster. Those are up there in price. Juggernaut was up there in price.
Yeah.
But this one, like Ghost Rider himself is not big of a character, and the bike, I don't feel like it's not even the whole bike, you know?
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I think that they knew it was going to light up too is because of the price. I think they knew that the light up feature was going to be a selling point to some people. So I think that's another reason why the price is so high.
So what were they trying to do? Put it to market at 1,100, see how many they can sell non-lit. It didn't do well, so they put the light up feature. That's not cool.
I think that's more likely.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's,
But
more
it's such a well-designed light-up feature for it to be an afterthought, though. It doesn't look like an afterthought. Like that's the only difference.
It was intentional. That
it looks intentional.
It's based on the fact that it's clear resin, which is more expensive than polystone because it's basically the pure, like pre-stone dust stuff that polystone becomes. So it's clear resin, which is translucent, and then all of the machining for the light up features, which is at least a couple of different light up sources. Like you have a totally independent one in the chain, and then maybe an independent one on the head, and then the bike itself maybe two places. So that's a lot of extra stuff.
Well, then, like you said, if there's fiber in the chain, fiber's expensive.
Yeah.
So,
but that's
that
the
chain
thing,
is
right?
flowing like crazy.
For me to say that it's too much for me, that's me though. Like for each one of you got a different threshold of like what you're willing to spend money. It's got to talk to you a certain way. So if it talks to you, I could easily see you guys justify buying it for yourselves because of the light up feature and all that. I'm not taking away. I'm not saying people are stupid for buying this piece at $1,000. I'm saying for me. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying for me personally. Y'all dumb motherfuckers for buying this shit at $1,100. No, I'm not saying that. You can easily like. I spent more money on stuff that is probably not worth it to a lot of people, but for me it was, right? So like each one of you guys are going to be different, so evaluate it. I'm saying like that lit up, I like it a lot. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's much better that they included it, and I think it gets it closer to justifying the price. Without this light up feature for $1,100, it's laughable. Would it? I could see people being like, yo, that shit kind of dope. You know what I mean? I might have to pull the trigger on it. That's just my opinion on it, though.
I do like how the Joker right here on my left-hand side is looking at Ghost Rider on the screen. You see him? He's like, oh shit, look at that piece. What do you think, Rishi? You like this thing?
Oh
I kind of agree with Jarhead. I think that people are talking about this price because it's Sideshow.
Yeah.
Because when you look at everything, Sideshow is the least, is the most affordable out of everything that's out. Everything is like $1,000. Everything went up. Everything went up. And when we see the prices increase with Sideshow, people are more critical on Sideshow. I think this piece is dope with the lighter feature or without the lighter feature. I think that it raised the bar on it, that it could light up like that, because I do like this Ghost Rider, and just the fact that because even though I have the XM and I like the XM more, and I'm a Ghost Rider fan, I would get this just for the lighter feature and stuff like that. But I would not keep something like this lit up anyway, because once the light, I'm not crazy about lighter features because I know they die out. But the fact that it can light up like this, and I like the sculpt. I think the Ghost Rider, I think he looks dope. But I feel that we are being more critical on Sideshow because of the price, because it's Sideshow. If just like Josh said, if it wasn't Sideshow, I don't think anybody would be complaining about the price.
Exactly. Yeah. If it was XM, if it was
XM, if it was Queens, if it was any other company, custom, we would have accepted that price.
I'm
but
sorry,
I don't think people are.
but
I don't think
the
people are
flames
specifically
and the details on.
Exactly.
Look at the white knight he's got in his back.
Exactly.
Look, like without that light up feature, where's any of that on this piece? There's
how many XM pieces light up?
You know what I mean?
Too many XM pieces lighting up.
You don't need a light up.
I personally, for me,
if this was an XM piece and it lit up like this, we wouldn't be complaining about the price.
But I don't. Well, I'm personally not complaining. I'm complaining about the price because of how it looks unlit. If this was an XM piece, I don't think it would look like this unlit.
It looks smudgy and like and too smooth. Like there's not enough like of that. If we talk about XM, like if you could pick any XM
like
piece,
should have more the bike.
Yeah, look at that bike, dude. Like, and then go get any vehicle from an XM or some other piece, and you'll see that there's a reason why the White Knight is so intricate in every little detail in the piece. This is not
like his knee. Do you see his knee there?
When I spend $1,000, it's for that detail.
Yeah, but the White Knight didn't come out at $1,000. How much was that bike when it first came out?
Like $755, I believe.
How much was it?
$705.
What are you talking about?
What white? I was talking about the White Knight XM.
The White Knight was a lot.
Yeah,
but you getting.
It was at least double this.
The White Knight's not a good example here because it's.
But what about the Ghost Rider is a good example, right? Like if you look at the bike of the Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider compared to this, you get way more with XM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like look at that engine. The engine is.
What we're talking about with the bike because at least you get the whole bike and everything else.
That's not a detailed, dope looking bike. That's not something that. You know what I mean? So it's like when I'm spending $1,100, it's because I'm gonna get. Like, if this was $800, I wouldn't be complaining. It's not that it's Sideshow. Right. It's that they're not doing what XM's doing with them vehicles or robots or machinery. Like, so what, like, when you see an XM version of that, and then also, if you look at Magic Paint, Phoenix Paint, Ghost Rider Paint, I can have it off. I don't need a light up feature because it stands on its own. So for me, all I'm saying is I'm not downplaying it because it's a Sideshow piece. I'm like, why I get XM is because when I look at their bikes, it's like I could see the moving parts. I could see like the different details. I will see pistons. I'll see wires. I will see all of this beautiful paint with different texture patterns throughout it. There's none of that on this piece.
But not at $1,000.
Yes, but that's what I'm talking about. But this is $1,100 now, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. When you're playing in that $1,100 to $1,200 range, there's plenty of pieces that released from XM that's $999, $989.
How much was the XM bike? How much did the XM retail for?
I think I was a little over $1,000, right?
Yeah, but at today's prices, it would have been way more.
No, I know that, Joy, but let's just go with what it was selling for.
I think it was $17.99 SGD.
$17.99. All right.
Yes, that's Singapore,
Yeah. So I mean, I understand what Crip is saying. I'm saying what Joy is saying. Because having the XM bike compared to this, like you said, I do see like what Crip is saying. Like it looks smudgy. Like even the engine.
Yeah, that's all.
This is
I'm
the
saying.
selling feature right here. What you're looking at, this is what you're buying. You're buying the light up feature.
You're buying a lamp.
That's what I feel. No,
How
like
dare you.
when
How dare
it's lit up, this piece is built to be displayed lit up.
Yeah.
The engineering where the light coming through the portrait, coming through the chain and the flames, that's what this was built, because even the bike here looks good and more detailed with it lit up. That's what this is made for. The point here is I'm the type of collector where I don't want to, it's clearly not for me, because I don't want to keep the bike lit up all the time. Right? That's not how I work. So I'm not a fan of how it looks after the fact. $800? Yeah, I can live with that. $850. But at that price, I just don't see it here. I just don't see it. And this is more feedback for Sideshow for future pieces. Right? Because this piece should be gone already, in my opinion. Right? There's the amount of love this is gone after the light up feature.
So like, to say something on that, I think I saw Collector Zone said like he sold out what he was allocated, so he requested for more, and those are also I think sold out. So I think if everything is true and everything, I think this is selling well.
Oh no, I think it's going to sell well, but I mean, I don't know.
I think it's selling well before the light up.
Regardless, it's a nice piece. You can't take it away. Lit up, it's beautiful. Whoever's getting it, congratulations. You could beat around the bush all day. You could beat around the bush all day.
Like something on this though, really quick. This ain't no Maestro, Like, what's up, Vision? What's up, Vision?
I wouldn't put a beanie on that portrait. Catch on fire.
Wait, what are your thoughts on this one, Vision?
Like John said, I prefer lit up. If I wouldn't spend $1,100 because plus tax would be $1,200 and maybe $100 in shipping. I don't see the worth in it as well. So maybe on Sideshow seconds or like at the market for like maybe $400, $500 cheaper, then it'll be nice. But I always want to keep it lit up though. So or like how Jar has said, put like a light box or some type of light so it can be lit up. Because when I look at Ghost Rider, I think of him lit up anyway, like on fire, So I think it looks dope. Like that, I wouldn't like it. Like,
yes.
I don't like it like that. Like if I'm being honest,
Steve,
look like noodles, like some.
You got the other pictures where they got a light in the background?
I could get it real quick, but I'll get it right now.
But $750, I would have considered it. Trust me, $750, like how my
$750. I'd buy two, one for the collection, one for
I'm with John. I think lit up. It's a night and day with me. I don't like it till I like it. You know what I mean? So like the light up does enhance the piece for sure.
I didn't like how everybody was talking down on it, but then that one lighter feature now is like the best. My thing is like,
I never said it was the best. As you heard what I was saying,
they went ham on it because it's lit up. It's like the Maestro. I don't like it. I personally don't like it lit up. I like it just how it is regular. But some people might want it lit up.
No, there's another. Keep going. There's
a lot of money on batteries.
Sorry, I'll find it.
Now, is that the exclusive with the flame, or
there is no exclusive?
Okay, cool.
So it comes with everything.
But when I seen it lit up, though, I was like, wow, that looks good. That's like one of the best sections I've ever seen lit up too.
I think even Jem did a video where he was there and he lit it up with a phone light or something, if I can remember. But
it's your portrait.
Whoever's grabbing it, congrats.
Congrats.
I think it's gonna look good, but I'm always a little bit more critical because by the time these pieces get to me, I'm paying 2,000 Canadian, and I personally just
anybody gonna get this piece?
Yeah, I probably am.
I am.
Right now, I'm trying to decide between this or a custom.
I think a custom's better.
But I'm leaning towards this right now. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. We've been talking about that piece for like 2 weeks now, almost 3 weeks, and it's getting people talking. So I think like what I got away from the whole conversation and for the last 2-3 weeks is just Sideshow is keeping the ball at $700, for the majority of their statues. And when people saw that $1,100 price tag on it, they're like, it's up there. And then like now that it has a light up, it justifies it. But then here in Crippler, like I completely understand where like Crippler's coming from. The detail is not there to justify that price, right? Like
it's up to you. If you think the lights will give you that price bump, good for you. Like for me, it doesn't, but for others, it will.
Then So if that Batgirl statue was $1,100, right? That's got all kinds of detail on it. Would you think that's worth it? Because that reminds me of an XM piece. I think people will flip out if they saw that price
No,
on that.
I think the beauty of that piece is it's priced right.
Yeah.
I think I'm considering getting that piece
What I'm
because it's
saying
priced
though
right.
is if it was an XM piece, right?
Yeah.
Because it has so much detail, right? It looks like
I'll buy it for 1,100. You're right. I will buy it for 1,100.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't buy this.
Really?
I wouldn't buy this shit for
buy this for
$1,100. Y'all
$1,100?
crazy.
Wow.
I wouldn't spend $1,100.
Not
That's
the base.
crazy.
Not the base.
I would
Wow.
have the base. You're right about that.
I
base.
feel like that's a
Not
whole
the base.
topic. Right
She
there.
looks good. Look, this shot right here.
We need to
Hell
seal
yeah.
it up. We need to
This
seal
piece
it up.
was good.
We need
This
to
piece was good. And a little blood. Sorry.
Yeah,
so many-
it would have a lot of switch out parts too.
Yeah, this
That's
base,
true.
no. This base is
Yeah,
that
no.
blue.
Torso.
XM
Yeah, no.
quality would be different than this too. The base wouldn't look like this. This looks
No.
so smooth.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that, it's not just the. It's a lot of things. When I look at something like Killer Croc, right? Their new Samurai Killer Croc, it's on another level than this. You know what I mean?
There's
What
a
makes
lot
this
going on.
awesome is that they nailed the price of what you get for the price. Not saying it looks bad. I'm just saying that they nailed the price with what I'm getting there. I feel like it totally justifies
It's a
me picking
no-brainer.
this up.
I
Like
just have a feeling that if XM releases, people would still love it and still buy it.
I don't know. I
At
don't.
the XM price.
No, because if you look at a lot of the XM pieces that they do with DC, nobody's buying them shits. You know what I mean? So,
XM
like,
lately has been getting a lot of flack.
yeah, like
Spider-Man
XM
pieces,
hasn't been doing like the
Like
greatest
Wonder
work.
Woman.
Yeah.
Loki. they've been
And a
getting
lot of those
flack.
pieces, people aren't really like bigging up. Like it's only their most popular pieces that they nail that do good. Like if their price point is probably what's killing a lot of their DC stuff because it looks like it shouldn't be that price. I'm not buying that Wonder Woman. You buying that Wonder Woman? You buying that Batman? You buying that Superman?
Day one.
No, because it doesn't look like it justifies the price and the overall concepts is bad. What's cool about Sideshow and what they're doing right now with this piece is that they nailed Batwoman. They nailed her, like the character, whatever about the base, but they nailed her and they nailed it at a price point that I could get behind personally. So it's sort of like, that's when those things align, and it could be any scale. Like if you get me that Hulkbuster or you get me like a Prime One piece, like the Batman Who Laughs, I'm paying for that because I can look at the chains, the stitching. I can, like, you know what I mean? It's like I can justify buying that for me. If you could justify buying that Ghost Rider for you, that's all that matters. Like that's what it is. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying for me, the light up doesn't justify it. For the people in the chat that's gonna get it, it does. That's awesome. That's what makes this hobby so great. Is that Sideshow is going to appeal to the Ghost Rider is going to appeal to a lot of people, but like I could speak example of Critical. He wants this piece. That price is just, you know what I mean? He can do it. He could get it, but if it was even $100 cheaper, he probably would already purchased it. And that's where people are making that calculation. For ballers who's gonna buy things regardless, you know what I mean? Ball till you fall, you're gonna get it. Don't care what anybody say. You got money to take a hit on it. All you care about is what you like about it, and that's what it should be about. But if you're asking me my opinion on what I think that it's worth the value, that's for me, no. But I value different things in a statue than a lot of people. Ooh, play that music. I was about to get in the zone.
I was gonna say,
I
I'll-
would pay 1,100 for this before I pay 1,100 for that Ghost Rider. I like the details better of this one overall.
that's crazy. I like to talk to you guys about that. $1,100 for this one over the Ghost Rider.
I can't pay
Nah,
that.
that's crazy talk.
But no, it's not about having a choice though of picking one though. I think this is way
Yeah.
better detailed in my opinion, and that it's not even
Well,
lit up.
I agree with you that you can. I like this one
Yeah.
better than
I
that
would
one.
take the
I don't
black-
think any of
I'll
them
take
is
the
worth
black one.
$1,100 though. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to pay $1,100 for this either. Me either. But $710, man, take my money
Oh, Sideshow just put the price up.
for what?
somebody said they'll pay $1,100 for it. They'll get a rude awakening quick.
His name is your vision.
All right.
Well, you guys had. Well, thanks for that. Anyway, that was a good conversation right there with the whole video and everything. But I had a topic for tonight. I was wondering about this. What recently have companies been doing right and wrong? Like
Light up.
there's gonna be multiple answers for this. Like your answers, there's no wrong answers. So other than the wrong ones. So for me, like honestly, Sideshow has been killing it. Like they've been communicating, they've been pushing out a lot of product, even though it's like some stuff that like not the majority all like. I love what they're doing. They're like pushing more than anybody right now. And it's just January, man. It's like January 30th, and they're pushing so much. I don't hear XM, I don't hear Queen. I hear the in-art stuff, but it's just like, you know, like where's the statues at? Like, what's your plan for the year? The companies I see in the wrong right now is for me, it's been Darkside. Darkside, they promised 2 years ago, they promised us like 50 statues by different IPs, and I see Terminator like every other day. Like it, I don't know. Then I see Star Trek stuff. I see their stuff, and for me, like I don't want to say they're the worst, but right now I'm not hearing enough from them to justify what they promised us probably 2 years ago now. So, but those are the two I wanted to talk about. What about you guys? What do you guys think they've been doing right and wrong?
Communication, I think, is a big thing that I've been seeing the last few months is communication. I think updates and giving people, feedback and letting them know what's going on. I think that's important when you're spending this kind of money on these statues. What I seen wrong was, somebody being offended by a comment that is, that runs a company and decide to be unprofessional about it and, get into the weeds about being unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? Like, he need to go there, so.
Example?
I think we all know. I was trying to beat around the bush a little bit.
What do you mean by?
I know, that's why I'm pulling it out.
Hot already. Look at him.
I was trying to beat around that bush, but
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How about you, John?
Sorry. No, go.
No, go. I was gonna call somebody.
Jarhead said it right. I think this year it's really communication, and you're seeing it from a lot of the companies because they don't have a choice at this point. The way the community is right now, and the spending, and some companies doing it more than others, but I think everyone is slowly getting on the bandwagon of communication in like the Facebook groups. You're getting these people take time to respond. I don't see it from Sideshow. I don't know if it's because they don't have to or whatnot, but I don't. Social media wise, you don't necessarily see too much from Sideshow. But you're seeing it throughout the community, asking for feedback, polls, answering questions. So I'd like to see more of that and that continue. Wrong? I don't know about wrong. I only thought about good. Again, what Jarhead said, I said communication's great, but when you're an owner of a company, doesn't even need to be an owner. When you work for a company, you need to understand you need to have a level of professionalism behind your name. Because at the end of the day, you may think that the question someone's asking is stupid, but if it puts you on the spot, you need to, step up to the plate and answer the question professionally. You don't need to have a tantrum or anything like that. You answer the question, and if you don't like the question, then you ignore it. Ignoring it is better than coming out and having a response that is disrespectful. Right? That's my opinion.
We could drop names if you guys want. Like we go after these guys if you guys want. If you want me to go, no, okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Get the scope.
You get the.
But I said it, and again, I'll say it again. I think this year's really going to be competitive. I think this year's going to be really competitive for companies. I'm really interested to see how with Prime 1 and them going now quarter scale, and they've kind of set a price point and direction they're going into, and then now with XM and their quarter scales, what's going to be going on? And you've always had Sideshow in the quarter scale game, but I think Sideshow's had an amazing beginning of the year with 12 days, and with Sideshow you can't beat the pricing. At the end of the day, Sideshow's pricing, it's appealing. It appeals to the masses.
Quick question, really quick. A follow up to that.
It has
What
to
do you
be quick.
think? What do you think of like everything like Prime One PC? Well, not everything. Prime One PCS is like when they announce it, like it's for sale, they put it on Sideshow right away. Like, do you think that's a good thing, or what do you think about that?
I think it's a good thing, but I
Mhm.
think each individual company should have some sort of exclusive for the product hitting their site,
Mhm.
right? Because at the end of the day, the intention for like PCS, Prime One, and so forth, other companies would be to try to get the business onto their site, right? That's you've seen PCS try to do it. You see Prime One doing it in the past, where they put it on Prime's site first, and then it slowly trickles to Sideshow. I just want, like on a Prime One front, I'd like consistency. I don't want to see 3 pieces go from Prime One to Sideshow, but then the one I want doesn't. I'd like to know for a fact that this piece is gonna be going, this piece is gonna be going, and so forth. That they're gonna put them over. Like Sideshow never got Alfred, right? But they got the latest Poison Ivy. Why is that, right? So I'd like to see more consistency on that front. But I do think Prime should have an exclusive if you're ordering it directly through Prime. PCS, same thing, and so forth.
Gotcha.
One little comment I'd like to make in regards to if we're making suggestions with companies, PCS, drop the coin. No, honestly, because I see it becoming a reoccurring issue with posts where collectors start to rebuttal and start making fun of the coin and stuff. I say you're giving a platinum coin or whatever it is, that precious metal, and it's expensive. Every post I see, I keep saying the value is, it's 2,000 USD approximately. So if you're getting some sort of discount on that precious metal, I think collectors would rather appreciate that monetary value as almost like a credit to the company.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you're let's say the precious metal is valued at 2,000, PCS is getting it, let's just say discounted even at 1,500, 1,000. Like, I don't know. Regardless, even if it's $500, I would personally appreciate if I won to get a $500 credit towards the company. You're keeping the business within PCS, and you're allowing someone to get a $500 discount on something they can add to the collection, as opposed to a coin that's gonna sit there, collect dust. Because I'm not going to the bank to sell that coin after. Like, what the heck?
I never liked the coin thing.
Does that make sense?
The coin wasn't going to be for shredders, but I do agree.
Yeah. Because like no one's gonna keep the coin for it to be like a collectible. I think like
it's a gimmick. In my opinion, it's a gimmick.
It's more of a meme than a.
So give collectors back. You're spending the money. You've made it evident that there's tons of value behind that coin, right? There's $2,000. That's a lot of money. So give it in another way rather than just investing in using the precious metals, because I think that'll be more beneficial. It's just something I thought of the other day.
Yeah, I like how they did with the shredder with the 75 ES, but they added like a Psy extra just on their site, so that sold out within 4 hours. But then like Leo is out right now and is on every other site. So why would I buy from you? Just because of the price is cheaper though, you know. But I do see people getting their invoices for the regular version right now. I see somebody post it. They got an invoice, and I'm thinking like I think the exclusive should be invoiced as well earlier. You know, it should be waiting to the end to get our statues, but you know,
you have to. For someone to not buy from Sideshow, you need to incentivize them, because when you're ordering from Sideshow, you know your customer service is bulletproof.
Yeah, or like even other companies that's not Sideshow, they're like the other ones. They give like cheaper, like the price with the shipping. I think that's dope. Or they go cheaper on the price and then they add shipping for a certain amount of time. I think that's dope. It's just all what works best for you and your budget, you know. But if you want no drama, no nothing, if something breaks and you want instant gratification, if it's Sideshow has it, I think that's the best route. You might be spending a little bit more, but your peace of mind too.
No, I agree with that. It has to be a super crazy deal, which hurts the other distributor that I'll buy it from. because it's like if it's not that, I'm gonna get it from Sideshow because of peace of mind, like because of customer service, because of their return probably, because they got a army of customer service people. So it's like for me, for me to get a piece anywhere else, it needs to be at a significant discount to sort of like not have to worry about it.
What about you, Crippler? What's like company? What are recently though? Like not
recently,
20 years ago.
Like I said, I haven't been too in tune as you guys, but just coming back and seeing the Sideshow onslaught, like for me, like it felt good to just be like, it was the pieces doing the talking. I don't need the community people to, like if their pieces is good, the community, the people going to talk about it, it's going to create the buzz. And regardless how I feel about the Ghostwriter, I do think is an awesome piece. It's just when you have to drill down and sort of like try to weigh the differences of why you like something over something else, is you get in the weeds with it. But I do think overall that it's awesome regardless of the price. But then the Batgirl is dope too. I'm still waiting to see more on Dazzler to see how that turns out. But then they got the Weapon X too that I've seen. And these are just like Mystique, I think I teased. Like all of this stuff is just pieces that are doing the talking for them. And I much rather have that than any mouthpiece, than anything else. Like just the pieces, any coin, any this is like, yo, here is what Sideshow, dick on the table, bah, 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 bah. And then everybody else is just like, yo, what is XM doing right now? What was the last thing you hear about them? The last thing I heard about was the Beast War thing, which is cool, but I'm not a Beast War dude personally. But and then Prime just doesn't have the licenses that I like, because I think Prime is one of the best at sculpting. But I really like what Sideshow is doing, of just sort of like, you just get a freaking, I don't know how many things you signed up for Sideshow. You'll get a text message, you'll get a message, you'll get like an email, you just get like, and it's just like the piece like, yo, I'm like, damn, that is kind of nice. You just be on your phone like, damn, like, and then if the pieces are good, people are going to talk about it. Like I think a lot of people talked about the Batgirl, they talked about the Ghostwriter. So I think they should continue doing that. I think I'd much rather have the pieces drop and then we can decide for ourselves what our feelings about it. We can have that discourse on these shows. Yeah. What I don't like is the drip feed of stuff that you're never going to get for another 2 years. A finger here, a blacked out freaking, that never done anything for me. Because then and even when you want to talk about it with your homies or on here, just sort of like, well, we haven't seen much yet. We got to wait before we talk about it. And so it's just so you talk about it, but you can't really talk about it. And it's just sort of like, and if you do have critique, it's on something that you know is going to change. So it's just like a lot of wasted effort. So like for me, I like what Sideshow is doing. Is like, these pieces look like they're ready to come out tomorrow. You know what I mean? They were just sort of like, boom. Some of them were teased, like Weapon X, still you don't know the full thing, but I doubt we'll be waiting to the end of the year to see any more of that. I think we'll be seeing more of that very soon. So for me, keep doing that. Keep just doing like, I think Ant's been doing a good job with that with PCS too. I'm worried more about like, he do take a lot of chances and we will all want those chances. Like just take a chance on this, but like, I hope it's not at a detriment to where it's like, you know, overwhelming of niche stuff that not a lot of people are going to buy. Because maybe like Rashid will get his blade and that'll sell and people get his blade. I don't know how many people are going to get Killer Clowns from outer space. I don't know. You know what I mean?
That Chung-Li sold out. I don't know if you saw that Chung-Li.
Oh, the Chung-Li sold that? Yeah. Cool. I'm happy when something sells out.
The weights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the black and red exclusive.
Yeah.
That was the one that sold out.
But something really quick, Crippler, like all the pieces from Sideshow, this is why I'm saying Sideshow a lot. Like all those pieces will be released this year. Like,
I love it. That's what they're doing, right? Like,
yeah,
do that, and then and like find what I would like to see them do more is like find opportunity to have your pieces somewhere locally where people can go see it. Right? I think Sideshow mentioned that they were going to be at Collector Zone. If they were able to bring those pieces there, like all of the pieces we talked about, and everybody who goes there, like even if I go, if I don't go, I would love to see close up of people's covering it without them being too hands on about what they can say or what they can't say. Just open up the room, let people go, film, talk about it, and then we can make our own opinions from there. I think if they can find opportunities like that, that'll be dope. That I'll be totally in for that. And that goes for
Can't stop. Won't stop.
yeah, I think that's dope. I think that'll benefit everyone. But yeah, that's about it. Prime One, man, you too good to just be doing. I need you to do some other stuff. DC, they all in on DC, man. They do really good with their freaking
it's like they're sitting on the bench
stuff
and you're like,
too.
give them the Marvel, give them the Marvel.
I'm just like, yo. But it's so weird. I've been falling out of Marvel too, man, because it's just like Marvel is just disappointing when I think about them now. It's like Marvel is my favorite, and they still have my favorite characters and all of that good stuff. And I would love to see some classic Prime Ones. I would love a Prime One Spider-Man, dude. I would love that.
Didn't they used to make? Didn't they make Marvels? They made a Venom in the past, and they made a.
They did a really good Venom. The Venom was the one that like the pipes, right?
Yeah,
and
and they had a
collaboration with Sideshow. I think it was a collaboration thing. Yeah,
I love that. I remember way back in the day when I first looked at it, I was collecting Hot Toys. Oh, I want that Venom, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
I really like that anti-Venom, the white one.
Oh, they did an anti-Venom too. That's why I know what they are very, for 1/3, they put a lot of movement in their pieces. So that's why I really gravitate. Like if I was to do 1/3, I could just imagine some of the movement that they were able to capture. Like if you look at some of the stuff they did, like even like the Red Death and all of that stuff, big giant 1/3 statues that have all of the movement in the world. I could only imagine what they'll do with Spider-Man.
Well, have you? Yeah, I mean, their Spider-Man 2099 is awesome. I have that piece.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that one. I'm gonna look it up.
Really good. So much better than XM's.
Really, man, yeah. I think Prime One is super talented, and I think if they ever get the Marvel license, or if they ever do like Final Fantasy from Final Fantasy VII, like that'll be a gaming. That'll be. I will get all. I get Barry, Tifa, Aerith, like all of them. Vincent.
Vincent was my dude, man. Vincent,
I love Vincent. Looked so much. Vincent was so dope looking, and he sucked so bad. I was so mad.
I hated it.
Vincent was a badass fucking dude.
He was He didn't suck, but when he would be doing so good with his weapons, and then when he shapes, like when he morphs transformation, he does way less damage. I'm just like, yo, get back in here, Barrett. Or get back here. You look too cool to be doing this less damage. But yeah, and then you put freaking Sid in, and he's dropping airship bombs from out of.
What was that? Was it a lion or a tiger? What was that character? Remember him?
Red 13.
Red 13.
Red 13 was a bad.
Nanake, I think his real name was. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert! Like he was Red 13 when he was an experiment, but when he broke out and found who he really was, they put some respect on his name.
One sec. Big Solo, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Coming for you. The kid's coming for you.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Good, man.
All right, guys.
Good meeting you.
Good to see you, buddy. Take it easy.
All right, guys.
Yeah, such a dope collection.
Final Fantasy VII. Man.
How
about BKV? How about you, man?
Good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kind of riffing off of what you all have been saying, I think some of the challenges we see are a mixture of companies doubling down on their strategies. So Sideshow is getting more corporate in their customer service model. So like you used to be able to reach out to somebody and have anything done, and they'd be nice about it. And now you're lucky if you can get through their ambassadors, and when you do, they're like, "Sorry, we can't help you. Here's $10."
I didn't know that. They doing that stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't called them in a while.
But that's all post COVID. So like they went through their own thing. They weren't releasing, but now I think they're doubling down on their customer service and their release schedule. Everything is like their go to market is so much faster. They reveal something and you can get it in 8 months. So that's all positive. I mean, to an extent, it's not as personal, but it's more reliable. Like I think John said, it was bulletproof. You know exactly what you're going to get when you reach out to their customer service. But then you have companies like Prime One who are just now starting to do that, or maybe it's a different kind of model. And you reach out to them, and half the time they tell you to go to hell, and the other half they give you a total refund or send you a brand new torso, like whatever. You know, it's a toss up because they haven't formalized how their customer service works. But I think they're getting more standard, and maybe that's better. Maybe it's worse. I don't know. And on the bad side, I think I lost a couple of pieces to the Oniri bankruptcy that just happened. John almost lost his White Knight because I almost decided to keep it since I had a giant diorama that was going to come and replace where I was going to have that. You talked me into it. So I had to reflect on a lot of the downsides of a lot of these companies. They're startups, and you don't think of them as startups, but startup companies fall apart. They don't know what they're doing. They mismanage money. Their presidents go on public media sources and say dumb crap. Like all of that, it's embarrassing, but it's also harmful, especially if you want something from them. Like you see their stumbles, and you have to experience it because you invest money in their pieces. You're waiting for them to come through, and sometimes they don't. So I think that's a difficulty. But you have to know what you're doing. Like if you're putting your money in a piece, you have to do some research and actually understand they've only been around for 4 years, or they only release 3 pieces a year, or their president says weird crap online. Like these are things like the community is useful for. Random opinions about like, oh, that fire looks like nacho cheese, or light up or nothing, or day one. Like none of those are necessarily worthwhile, but like the actual details of companies are pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, like we'll see what happens. Mr. Kennedy, how about you, man?
What was the question?
What recently have company, it's going through the bottom. Been doing right, and what have they been doing wrong recently?
Good question. Okay, I'll start with PCS. PCS is putting out banger hits. That's always good. They're doing the pre-order bonuses and whatnot. The bad, I thought they hired a social media person to handle all their social media pages, and yet they were still talking. Tweeterhead, another one putting out hits, even incorporating the fans and picking the voting process for the next bust. Not so much bad. They're proof that slow and steady, they'll still win the race no matter what. Sideshow, another one that's been putting out hits. But yeah, their customer service sucks ass. That one could do way better. In fact, I think they should do away with that whole what's that thing? Ambassador shit
program.
Yeah, because basically all it is the fans answering small questions that they can answer. In exchange, they get reward points.
Yeah, you do it for points.
Payment.
Yep.
How do you sign up for that?
You're wasting your time, John. You could have been doing this.
Yeah, because
you could have been doing it during the show, man.
Which group is this? Which company is this?
Sideshow.
The ambassador program.
Yeah, reach out to their help desk during their on hours.
I signed up for it. I got picked, and then I read the fine print very carefully. And if you want to earn reward points, you really have to put in the hours. Like legit, you have to be on your P's and Q's. You have to answer every question that pops up. You got to satisfy the customer.
Okay, satisfy them all. Like, come on.
And
by any means necessary.
Canadian help desk is different, you guys.
Yeah, I got a good clip for this. Watch this.
Oh, is that your ass? Oh, closer to the hole, sir.
Wow.
Sunny.
And getting those report depends on whether the customer fills out the satisfaction survey. Because if they don't, it's just you're doing way too much for very little points. It's like I didn't know what?
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I should have saved all the paperwork that they sent me and everything. I had saved it. I should have.
But how did you do it? Do you sign up? Is there like an ambassador program link or?
Yeah, there was a link and there was a wait list.
Oh wow!
And 2 months later, they called me and they were like, "Hey, you've been picked, and you have to watch these training videos from the company that does it."
Crazy.
Yeah, you have to link up for direct deposit, you have to do all this stuff. You have to. I was like, you know what? This is not what I thought it was. This ain't fun. So I was like, nah, this ain't for me. And being that ambassadors can't even answer the questions properly, it's just like, yeah, nice and it's nice in theory and paper, but
no, they're just meant to shield the actual staff from
from like oh, I haven't got my piece yet. When is it coming?
Yeah.
So do these ambassadors have access to personal customer information then?
They can look at the extent of your personal, like your orders page. They
can
see your details.
They can see what you have on order.
Oh wait, I gotta go through an army of volunteers now to get to Sideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you ask for a customer service rep, they'll deny you and ask you over and over again whether or not you have a question that's worthy of a customer service rep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what Sideshow is doing these days.
I didn't know any of this.
Like Thor, you're not worthy.
I that's the only thing Sideshow really got. You take that away, dude. I'll buy shit from my comic book store again.
Really quick, someone shared this on one of the groups. He said to make sure his name is Jason. He said, don't forget to bring up how Tweeterhead is absolutely killing the Motu line. So, there's some people that think some companies are killing some lines, and I definitely agree with them.
Yeah.
Tweeterhead is
did they announce anything this year yet? Because that's the only reason I didn't.
Was it the Superman? Was that this year? Or?
That was last year.
That was last year.
How about the Doomsday? Well, that hasn't been announced yet.
No,
they've been pretty quiet.
No,
they've been quiet. Like I haven't heard anything about
Thor, I think.
No, they've been showing, unpainted pics of Doomsday. Like I get the Tweeterhead email.
That's the thing. Even being out of the game, I knew everything Sasha was doing. Because, I didn't hear anything about Tweeterhead. A little bit XM, a little bit Prime, but nowhere near as much I was hearing.
Tweeterhead doesn't have to throw everything all at once.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying they're doing bad or anything. I'm just saying that
you know what?
If we're talking about this year, like last year they killed it. Like Tweeterhead was one of my favorite last year, but this year I haven't heard much from them. So
I also do appreciate the way quickly what Sideshow's doing, and I hope other companies do this. The appreciation for the artists. I think Sideshow's continuing to kill that with the streams Daniel Bell's doing, going over the piece and so forth. I understand that that's a lot, and not every artist will be able to do that, but really include them in the process. Whether you put their name on the packaging, on the website, just something. Even if you can make a little video or I don't know, just something where the artist is appreciated. Sideshow's the one really gripping that and running with it. XM has it in their details, on the description of the product on the website, and Prime 1 I don't see it at all, and PCS I don't see it at all.
I heard it might be a culture thing though. That's the last time I heard it might be a culture thing where they don't do that with every.
Well, I don't. I can get it being cultural. Okay, I could get that, but look, customer service was a cultural thing too, and look, they're stepping out of the box and kind of responding to messages now and taking feedback. So I think when money's on the table, and it starts to snowball and people start saying, hey, you know what, that's a good idea, I'd like to see that, maybe they can run with it. Start small, incorporating it, because I'd love to kind of do the research and see what artists did some of the pieces that I worked on. I won't necessarily go buy a statue because a certain artist did it. I got to fall in love with it, but I like to do the homework afterwards to see who the artist was.
I think now that Daniel Bell has a more important role, he's able to do that. But a lot of these, it's the same in video games. A lot of these artists, they're paid to do a job. like literally, they're the manual labor. They don't get the glory. Sideshow gets the glory. They're like, we need an artist. Artist is gonna do this. They already paid you because they're paying you on a salary, and they're paying you to do a thing.
Carl, what the fuck? Doesn't matter if it's a contract or not. It's someone's name, someone's blood, sweat, and tears. I don't care if it says Bob Thornton. Just put the guy's name on the damn thing.
But that's what's important. Is like even let's say if we would contract it, a lot of stuff, a lot of art is being outsourced now, like from outsourced houses, like, and not to relate this to video, but it just goes like, there'll be like a whole, not a factory, but a house of artists or anime that just gonna do some ads. We need houses, trees, and whatever. They're not gonna put those guys' name on any of the stuff, and it's the same with these pieces. Sideshow's like, we got some concepts, the people in the house concept, and now we're gonna need some people to paint it, or the factories. Actually, not even that. The factory's gonna paint it. So like, whoever comes up with the scope, they doing it for. They got paid to do it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong because a lot of it I do think is wrong. I'm just saying that's just the way it is as a business.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a quick example. Allegedly, Franco sculpted Daredevil for PCS.
Yeah.
Why is his name not on the PCS listing?
Because he was
like it is on Sideshows.
Yeah. Because is Franco a PCS employee?
Why would it matter if PCS is a Franco? Why would it matter if if Franco's a PCS employee?
Because the only way the company is going to do it is if they could use it as a marketing piece, like what Prime does. Like, well, I take artists had nothing to do with it, and just slap a name on it because they can use it as marketing. And if it ain't going to market it, if it ain't going to benefit the company to do that, well, they're not going to do it. Because then they're going to have to.
I see posts where PCS is going into detail saying this is sculpted by Franco, Blade, Daredevil, and then even the Killer Clowns, Martin Canali sculpted it.
Yeah,
worked on that project, but I don't see the name. So
it would be a great conversation. It's like to have Franco and them come up because I'm sure they can give you the detail on why that doesn't happen better than I can. I just know that from the business, currently it's just the business aren't incentivized to do that. And I think if they do it, then I think it's probably going to be paying for the name versus paying for the labor of like it's marketing. And I do agree that every artist, you know, if they did something, it'll be cool for their credits. But I think they just put that on their art page and call it a day. I don't think it's right. I think I agree with you, John, that I would like them to see it, but
I'm just confused. What it matter? Why does it matter if they're a contract artist? If they worked on that piece, no other artist is touching that piece. So what does it matter?
Because then they have to treat them like an employee.
Yeah, like if in-house compared to like
versus out. It's just a classic. It's in any
contractors
business.
Get treated the same way everywhere, in every type of business. Like same thing in IT. But really quick, your vision. Did you get a chance to answer this one already? I'm sorry, I don't.
But well, I kind of piggybacked off of John's answer.
Okay.
But yeah, but I think PCS is doing pretty well, but I just think that they came out with too much already, and nothing's really being produced. You know, like I think they since I've been collecting, they came out with at least 13 of the statues, but I only seen 3 come out. So I think that's a lot to me, you know. So I don't understand like, how does that work. But I do love that they can dip into different things that I personally probably wouldn't buy, but other people would love, you know, not just one-sided and stuff like that.
Exactly, Cap.
And I do like the award program, and I like how when they did the Leo, they actually lowered the price and they lowered their NRD compared to like other studios. Their NRD was like $400 to $500, and their NRD was $121. Now, if I seen that, I'm thinking like, well, I would 100% always go to PCS because the NRD is what it is. You know what I mean? Because if I could put money later, like save my money now, and then you know what I mean, use it for something else, then that's what I would rather do. So, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Gotcha. I think Rashid went a couple times, so yeah, we'll go.
Rashid speak fast, so yeah.
I know, right? What do you think, Rashid?
About what?
What recently have companies been doing right and wrong, in your opinion?
Of course, a lot of things. Pricing. Stop going to the Comic-Cons. I want more descriptive pieces of what Sideshow used to do. They would have, you know, homeboy that you said was a direct. He was somewhere else. When they would describe the people, right? Like, even though they've been telling about, of course, like Maestro and stuff like that. I like when people describe what's the scene going on on this piece. You know what I'm saying? Just like they would say Ghost Rider remember when Ghost Rider came out, we trying to figure out, was the bike coming from hell? Why was it like in the ground? So, they had Sideshow saying, here you have Ghost Rider coming up from hell as he transformed, and the bike is coming from hell, whatever. What else? Some qualities, I don't want to keep getting on PCS, you know what I'm saying, because it's not just PCS or whatever, but like the QC got to get better on all. Or some companies are good. I think XM is more better with QC, and I think Sideshow need to get their QC better.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
You remind me too of like sort of like weapons, and this is not just PCS neither, but sort of like switch outs and stuff like that.
Switch outs and stuff like
Making
that.
sure it doesn't take away from the statue. It doesn't need to be the craziest, but it needs to match the quality of the statue.
They need to go back to the Comic-Cons. They need to go back to the cons.
And when they show a statue, they need to show the actual statue, because I think that Ghost Rider, everybody would took it well. They had that light up at the very beginning. You get what I'm saying? Would have thought about it differently. Now we're thinking about it that $1,100 set in our heads, and then now we see it like, well, they should have done that at the very beginning, because they knew that's gonna light up then. It was already there. I wouldn't even showed it until I know for a fact that was light up. Like how XM did the when they showed the picture and everybody, we talked about it, but then when we saw the actual product, it was nice, but it left a bad taste in everybody's mouth prior, So they just dropped the ball.
Yeah. I think they were going for 2 beats, like if because the thing is, like, regardless of opinions on it, you displayed Ghost Rider and it got the reaction it got. Some people loved it right off the bat, some people didn't. It is what it is. But if everybody would have loved it then and then did the light up, it would have been a double beat. You know what I mean? It would have been like, I get the strategy behind it, because it like they believe that that's the shit, and it is nice in a lot of aspects of it. My only problem with the price, but like if they would have dropped that and then people would have been like, oh, that thing's $800-900. That's just crazy. It's already dope. Like you're not trying to compare it to things that are way up here because it looks dope. And I'm not saying because it's a Sideshow thing, because if there was details and stuff to it at that, I wouldn't have been having that conversation. I'm just saying that if it would have hit hard there, where everybody, like, it was more like not mixed and more like one-sided, that everybody loves it, then you slap on the light, that would them like, yo, Sideshow is fucking geniuses, you know what I mean? And I do think they believed in that product like that. I think the only misfire there was the price, and I think it could have had that double beat of like, yo, this is crazy, this is cool, and then like you slap them with that light up feature, and then like, yo, Sideshow is killing the game right now. But it didn't. I don't think it worked like that, to Vision's point.
And I think that also with that 12 days of Christmas, like, okay, once you said 12 days and you got the product already, it was late in January that y'all showed. Like, how long I had to wait for goddamn Dazzler, and then you showed me, some chick that looked like she's high off.
2 weeks.
Like,
Taylor Swift had to sign off.
Yeah. Well, fuck Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wow.
How dare you?
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Yo,
Not
do
to
we got
sideline
better
the whole-
pictures of Dazzler yet?
Not to sideline the show,
Yeah.
but did you hear breaking news was they pushed the Super Bowl a day forward because of she has to be at the game and she can't make it till the Monday. They pushed it a day forward.
Only Tay-Tay can do that, son.
There's no way.
Tay-Tay.
Well, that's
moving Super Bowl, son.
Well, that's the way of the world. Look at Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy. Everybody, women are running shit. So I blame
Tay-Tay said, "Excuse me, can you move the Super Bowl back because I'm Tay-Tay?" And they was like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir."
No, the Super Bowl's not moved back. It's still Sunday. It's still Sunday, February 11th at 6:30. She could still
Kennedy,
get
you're in the
there
multiverse, buddy. You're getting old news.
Yeah, but don't take so long showing up with the damn statue. If you do the 12-day,
they already hooked her up with an ill private jet.
But I think what they did was smart, Rashid, was with like
they got Weapon X. They got what's her name?
Yeah, but
the Mr. Sin one is prototype, is production already. The Mr. Sin one.
Yeah, but you wait until look how long.
I know what you mean. Like,
this shit.
Since
wait
Christmas.
too goddamn long. All right, like if I know, I'm gonna put my mold out there, and if I know there's a custom Weapon X. I'm like, we need to get ours out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, if they do a different dazzler, a custom dazzler, I know it's gonna knock that one out the box, and I'll go with the custom. You know, but
the custom's gonna be a lot more.
Wow.
The custom's gonna be a lot pricier. Again, I think Sideshow knows.
I will, as a collector, I will pay for quality and a better piece.
Precisely. So that's why I'm telling you, Sideshow knows who they're advertising to, who they're marketing to, knows their clientele, and they're going to do whatever they want, right? When it comes to that, because they know that people go after the price. People go after the price. The back girl, the price.
I've always been. I understand what you're saying, but I've always been the quality over the price.
Of course.
You know, why am I going to pay for something that's half-assed when I see something better, and I pay that I could have paid extra money and been satisfied?
Be careful, you'll be on tomorrow's news. I'll tell you.
Casual, do they have new pictures of the Dazzler yet? Because the only ones I've seen was the blood.
They have a whole video for it.
Yeah.
I could pull it up if you want.
It's dazzling, Sam. It's dazzling.
Pull it up.
Is it dazzling? Does it dazzle you?
Do you guys think it's gonna have a light up?
You can see a Crippler. Let Crippler see that.
I seen it, but it was blurry.
Too bad.
I couldn't see it.
There's nothing bad about it, but
How much is it? How much is she going for? Seven.
Yeah,
it's not out yet.
I think when we seen it on the show, Rashid, it was just more of like I don't like what she's. I get it. It's her, like all dazzly, but I couldn't put like she would be awkward in my X-Men collection because I have more of a war scene versus
no. But see, I don't mind this 1970s silver look. I like that.
Yeah.
But like you said, everybody's at war, and she's more like fucking.
Yeah,
Jim.
I'm not sure about that face and the hairline.
How do you know they're at war at this point?
It's like a wrestler, like one of those wrestlers.
They put all the X-Men at war. Do you collect X-Men, John?
I don't collect X-Men, but
right,
hold on.
All right.
Before we get antsy,
the man doesn't collect X-Men, so how can he know?
Why do I have to? Hold on. But why do I have to collect X-Men to appreciate a piece of art?
Because you asked a question. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna answer.
She could have just left the toilet. Who knows she's in battle?
Oh my God! Yo, my man. The way they make the X-Men, they all at battle on either a Sentinel or something else. This is not nothing to go next to your X-Men collection.
That's where I'm exactly what Rashid is. Like that's my biggest problem with it. Like it's not the 70s thing at all. It's more of like, yo, these fools are like
everybody's fighting
optic beaming people and
she high.
But I don't know her as a character. Is she usually have like I don't know her as a character, so
she's a pop star, basically.
Yeah, but she's always smiling and giggity.
She started off like this, and then down in the X-Men, she changed her costume and she cut her hair and stuff like that. But
is she on a ceiling or like I don't get the base?
I prefer her other look with the bandana and the jacket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because she was more modern.
Yo, is Mystique her? You gonna say Mystique's her mother too?
Well, if he's comparing to like accompanying it to another line, that was a call I can see that for sure. But on its own, like this, I don't think it's. I don't think it's a bad looking piece. I think it looks.
Look at what Danny said. That's exactly how I feel. All the X-Men be ready. Most fatalities. That's over here doing a friendship. Friendship.
But technically, here she's in space. No,
she's a supplier. I can tell she's on it. So
she's
is high as fuck.
Yeah, she's in space, right? The planets are there.
Could be the Mojo verse.
Yeah. But see, like that effect right there, I don't like at all. Like it looks cheap.
You don't like what? That cosmic effect?
Yeah, like if you go look how thin it is, and like it doesn't look like an effect. It looks like somebody cut out a star.
This thing.
You know what I mean?
When it came to anything cosmic, the only thing that was cosmic was the What If issue where she was the Herald of Galactus. There was nothing else cosmic.
She's really grounded, unlike the Mojoverse stuff, because that's always dealing with television and entertainment.
Whole X-Men setup, and you have that right in the middle. Your boys like, what is that? I literally would get questioned. They'll see Maestro, but they'll be looking at the Dazzler like, all right, I knew it. like nah.
Oh, that's Mystique as Dazzler. Fingercock, pop, genius, big brain, long game it.
Oh shoot,
that is Mystique.
1 second.
No, like I said, if I was able to like get some of the other ladies in a more casual setting to pop that wood, it's just like Dazzler for me is not like she's not a one-off character that you get to like as a centerpiece to be the only thing. Like it's like she's an X-Men, she's gonna be with the X-Men, and my X-Men is like literally destroying Sentinels and freaking raising phoenixes out.
Hey, really quick, back kid video, you gotta get out of here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Good to meet you, back kid.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you
Take it
guys.
easy, man.
Take it easy.
Have a good night.
Yeah, but
All
even
right,
Jean
guys.
Grey was okay. Whatever, just go.
yeah. I mean, we can talk about it. We're
I think the guys were
spend more
bring
money
on long shot mojo
and BS. I'm not going
and
to
spiral.
I see their problem. It's like you get your hands tied because it's we want different characters, we want this,
Yeah.
we want that, and
we
it's
want
like,
different characters, different bases. Like everyone
different
keeps talking about.
bases,
Yeah,
right?
Avatar
Like,
Sentinel
it's-
hands.
It's
yeah.
tough. It's tough.
Don't listen to us. Company, stop listening to us.
No,
Do you?
companies, listen the fuck to me.
I'm just joking. Like the
We're
the
retired,
thing
though.
there is like
No, companies
Don't
read
worry
your
about my
omnibus.
retirement, man.
there
That's why I need to come back out of retirement to help this shit go on.
now I do think there is. I'll be curious to see because there's people who would love to have a Dazzler in their collection. Rashid, I know you've been talking about a Dazzler. The thing is, it's so hard. Put yourself in the company's shoes. It is so hard because let's say I decide to do a character that is niche. Then there's so many different versions of that character that is niche, right? And so then you get the wrong one, and then you're already split in a niche of people who won't get this 70s version versus a modern version. Like I don't.
Can't make everybody happy.
You won't please
You
everybody.
ain't gonna make everybody happy. So like just because the majority of us probably don't like, there's probably a bunch of people who's really gonna get that piece because it's 70s and it's different.
We
It's
just gotta make this guy
somebody who
happy right
owns
here.
over a certain
The
amount of.
happiest guy. Hey,
Like,
but
if I- Oh, go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that if somebody already has a multiple X-Men, you gotta get something that's gonna fit into your collection and that's not gonna mess it up or be throw it off a bit for them. So
is he going to cop this one, the Dazzler?
who? I
X-Men
wonder if X-Men exclusive is gonna get it.
Ooh, maybe.
We got to find out. We
I
got to
think he
figure
said
out
he
what
was.
X-Men exclusive is gonna do.
But you guys, I asked earlier. I mean, this week, if anyone had anything for sale. Freaking people showed up, man. So this is
That was a dope
everyone
price.
within the group within the CMP group that has something for sale. So these guys are like vetted. But our guy Angel, I'm gonna go through these pretty quick because we have more pictures a little bit later. But XM Black Bolt for $650 shipped.
Great price.
He also has XM Moon Knight $1250 shipped.
Epic
Man,
piece.
I see this one in person. It's beautiful. I love the cape on this thing. Angel also has Sideshow Momra regular edition $650
Maybe
shipped.
that one. I don't know, go on my Thundercat.
This guy's in the East Coast, man. So, well, it's already shipped, so it's a pretty good price, I think.
Send me his link or whatever.
Yeah, I got you. So, got you. This is from Big Silva, $275 plus shipping for this thing.
God damn it, that is a
That's
deal.
a crackhead deal.
I know, man. Like, what the freak?
That's actually a good saber tooth also.
He also has the Predator 1/3 scale statue from XM Studios, $13.99 plus shipping. I've never seen this one in person.
Both boxes.
I've never seen this on the internet, let alone in person.
He also this same guy, Big Silva, $3.99 plus shipping with boxes. I don't know.
God
This is
damn.
Sideshow, right? Yeah, Sideshow.
This is actually
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one.
This was one of the first premium formats I've seen at the comic book store, and like I loved it. And then I remember like later on going online and people were talking about the textures, and I actually really like this one. It's very nice.
There you go, $3.99. Same guy, Big Silva, $9.49 plus shipping. Custom Hulk.
I like this Hulk.
I think it looks.
That's good.
Rashid, I think you should get this one. $10.49 plus shipping. It's freaking huge piece. This is Prime 1 right here. I know what's his name?
Ooh,
Critical Mass
Critical
has this one.
Mass.
Yeah.
Jose, you should get this one.
Yo, Crit,
No
you want
He's a
two of
big Battle
these?
of the Planets fan.
No way, Jose.
Our same guy, Big Silva, Big Silva. Big Silva again, man. Big Silva selling everything.
Wow.
Silva's liquidating.
Yeah. $1,300 plus shipping for both boxes, quarter scale, Swamp Thing.
It's a nice
Looks
swamp
good.
thing.
Yeah, this thing's...
Oh, I didn't notice this. How old is this piece?
I think it came out last year. Or
Really?
Probably. I think so. Yeah. This is a recent piece.
I like
not
that
too old,
Dr.
but-
Fate helmet right there.
Yeah, I like that too.
Sweet.
This is who Archangel used to have in his thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Our guy Brenton lowered the price on this one. Sideshow Scarlet Witch premium format. $350 ship.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
That's a crazy deal.
It's our guy Brenton, man. So yeah, he's trying
I
to sell
always
this
like
quick.
the silhouette of this piece too. Of like when you see it in the background and it looks dope.
Can Phoenix come up with a custom cape for this?
I think he could. Yeah, $350 though. $350 ship. That's crazy.
If he goes any lower than that, he's gonna pay you to take it.
That's about how much the shipping gonna cost to some countries.
Our guide Buck Fang's got this one. Merman exclusive, $625 shipped.
Did he just get this?
I think he's just moving it around because he has a lot of pieces coming in right now. But
I like this
625
piece a
ship.
lot. Yeah, I like this piece a lot.
Hold up. Is he trying to have omnibuses, Buck? What's that down there?
Yeah, he definitely needs. He's getting.
Oh, no, that's Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball. That's Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Move along.
Get
Okay.
that bullshit out of here.
Our guy Chris has this one slightly larger, quarter scale Wolverine, $750 shipping fees included for domestic buyers. I've never seen this piece. I thought this was like XM Studios for a second, but it's a custom.
No, it's custom.
This is that one that's 1/3 0.5 scale.
Yeah, it's in between a quarter and a third scale.
So $750 for this one. Our guy Danny has this one for $250 plus shipping. This is
Wow.
OG Sideshow Cyclops.
Nice.
Same guy Danny has OG Jean Grey premium format $250 plus shipping.
Really?
I don't know where he lives at. If he's in the East Coast or West Coast.
He was in the chat. Let me get the...
Danny Lee?
Yeah.
No,
Anthony,
No, not
In general?
not that one.
Same guy Danny has a OG Gambit premium format $600 plus shipping. This is like everyone says this.
Somebody
is the
need to
best
grab this piece. This is the best Gambit.
Oh, there he is right there. He says he's in California.
Killer Cali.
600? Really?
Rashid always talk about this piece.
Yeah, right? Yeah, every single time he
I
comes
love
up.
that Gambit. To me, that I haven't seen a Gambit that beats that one.
And that's the
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
There you go,
with
Danny.
the bubblegum effect.
Then he has all these
You
guys.
get a nice start to your X-Men.
Give me that
This
Punisher. I want
this
that.
needs to be bought right now. This needs to be
That's
bought.
3 hundos, yeah.
Punisher Comic Cat,
Cat.
regular $300. There's a 10%. Oh no, 25% finder's fee. So CMP gets.
This is
100%
Olivetti.
of that.
This is the Olivetti Punisher.
Yo, send me that. Yo, send me that right there.
You want it? All right.
Yeah,
Danny's in the chat. Danny, if you could like hit Rashid up and this
Danny,
one's sold.
This is my favorite Punisher in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's really good. I really
This,
like that piece.
this one just sold, man. Look at that. Boom.
300 shipped is insane for that piece.
Is it
You told him to hit
shipped?
me up.
Plus
Plus
shipping.
shipping.
Oh, plus
Yeah,
shipping.
yeah.
Still, this piece was going for over $1,000 in its prime. Over $1,000 in its prime.
I've never seen this one. OG Daredevil premium format, $300 plus shipping.
Oh yeah, this is the way back.
Holy
I've
shit.
never ever seen this one.
Any getting out of the business?
He has a lot of pieces, huh? But these are OG pieces.
Don't matter. Those are the best pieces.
Yeah, right. D-Rock is selling. Oh man, I think this is gonna sell tonight. $550 plus shipping for the old school. No, the new Sideshow.
That's the new one, yo.
My bad.
G-Rock?
That's the one people thought they weren't gonna get thousands of dollars for because the ES was low.
Oh, shit, the hell
Five
of a
different-
cricket.
Oh, you're talking about Rashid?
Show your ass up, man. So what?
I didn't even
So
catch
what?
that.
It
I didn't
failed.
catch
God damn it. So what?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Y'all remember the
I
discourse
was
around this?
trying to get 1,000 from John for that shit.
For me, what do I have?
You're not
Sucker
muted.
on
You're
my
not muted.
forehead?
You're not muted.
I get at least a G off of John for that.
No.
Yo, y'all
I
can
know.
get that right now for $5.50 ship from a homie D-Rock.
Plus shipping. Yeah. East Coast.
Rashid's
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
say-
his for
Oh,
$4.50.
plus shipping. There we go. Yo, he in North Carolina. Lucky I ain't want that. I'll knock on his door.
Hey, Jesse, I reached out to NWO. He already got this one, man. So, yeah, he missed
Nerds
out on
without
this.
order.
Don't worry. Steve said he'll drive down to D-Rock to pick it up.
D-Rock also has this one. He says $800 ship to this thing.
He's liquidating.
Yo, that's a yo. Hold up, D-Rock.
He hasn't come in yet.
Oh,
Wait,
you got
wait
him.
for my refund.
D-Rock, hold up, D-Rock.
That's
You
funny.
can't be dropping gems like this so close to my geographic location.
This is a good piece, Crippler. I think.
I do like it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
If they were coming out with that whole line, well, he wouldn't probably sell it if they were coming out with that. But if they were coming out, I don't want to be stuck with Thing.
Why not? Pair him up with Hulk.
Because I would love to have the whole family.
Get the rest custom.
He also has this one, a Harley from Tweeterhead, I think it was.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
There you
550 shipped, quarter scale.
This is for Kennedy to go with his.
I got 160 scales.
I hate seeing deals, man. Deals like get me.
I love
itchy.
this, dude. This is I know why people hate it.
Yeah, I'm itchy, man. I want to buy one of these places. One of our guys, Joe, put this one up. Alpha 3 red and blue Spider-Man 850 plus shipping. He's located near me.
VA, that's not too far.
Yeah. I'm only saying East Coast and West Coast because it makes a difference. If you're gonna ship to the West Coast from the East Coast, $100 right there.
And if you're in the same area, you know what I mean? Even
Once you go to the West Coast, it's money, man.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Same
Sinister
guy.
Six.
Yeah. Sinister 6, 600 plus shipping. Yeah,
Yo, Beast, that was D-Rock, son.
This is a nice set. I have that Doc Ock. It's done for its time. It was done well.
Yeah, that was D-Rock.
Beast, that's D-Rock. He's selling the thing.
Yep. Then the same guy, Joe, has Carnage Sideshow comic at $600
Ooh,
plus
one of the best
shipping
ones.
and fees.
I like the new Carnage, but that one's cool.
I had this one.
You had this one right here? Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
John is selling a custom quarter scale Superman for $900. He's in Florida, so he's East Coast too.
Oh, John, you moved to Florida from
Not
Canada?
this
That's
John.
crazy.
Not this John. Sorry.
Oh, oh.
Oh, Rashid, I seen it. I seen it.
You gotta clip that.
So I was going to say, the guy at the comic book store, he told me he might have that Prime 1 Hush Superman sculpted cape if somebody. I told him, let me get it. I don't know if somebody wants it. I know somebody may want it. So
Man, it's supposed to backstage.
There you
I'm
go.
sorry.
Hell,
I'm sorry.
right.
I'm just kidding.
He wants to be like the
Yo,
Phoenix.
there you go, Rashid. This been calling you.
Art box. This is from our guy, Cash the Gemini, $600.
That's exclusive?
Yeah, exclusive.
I'll put that on hold. I'll put that on hold.
Yo, Cash, you take cock payments?
600, yeah, because he had to come down on that price, man. How about 550? Okay.
Oh my god.
Yo, Cash, 400 right now.
Yo, cash 350 right now.
All right, Cash, 200, and I'll buy you a PlayStation game.
$600.
125 and a Happy Meal.
Oh, you won. I can't
And
mess
the
up. Those
prize,
Happy
the
Meals
prize?
are too much. Too expensive.
Our guy Keesis has a Queen Studios Darkside, $900 plus shipping, and he also has a Sideshow Batman Who Laughs exclusive, $550 shipped. Man, this stuff.
I like
That
that Batman Who
Laughs
Laughs.
is nice.
Yeah.
Sideshow, yeah. Our guy Kevin has Figurama Hunter X Hunter, $1,200 plus shipping.
No, Kevin, I need a real picture. You
Kevin,
can't
I
give
don't
me
know.
B-Mothers.
I don't know what language that was.
You can't give me B-Mothers picture.
Hunter X Hunter.
Yeah. Another Kevin has this baby. Oh, man. This is tempting.
Yeah, that's pimping right there.
Gangsta lean.
27.
The gangsta lean, yo. He's like, he's confident.
Like, he's like in the strip club, like, dance for me, bitch.
He's like, all right, turn around, Sue. Yeah.
Now you gotta get it painted.
I need a titnum to paint it, and then we're talking.
Oniri Studios light in Ryuk. 1150 plus shipping. Ship it from the East Coast.
He has it in hand, though, guys. Don't worry. It's not coming from Oniri.
Wow. Too soon. Prime 1 Berserker Armor Guts. Black version. 1150 plus shipping. I know these are hard to get. Like, these are hard to get.
All up in your guts.
Same guy. Kevin has Kuzan 2.0. $900 plus shipping. East Coast.
Yo, Buck lied. He said people don't sell. Buck said people don't sell anime statues once they get it. He's a damn lie.
Custom Mr. Knight quarter scale, asking 1,000 plus shipping. I have no idea who this character is.
That's cool. Mr. Knight is one of the.
Yeah. My bad.
Read your omnibus.
This is nice.
Iron
This is nice,
Studios,
and that's a great price.
89 Batmobile, 750 plus shipping.
That's a great price.
That looks like Batman, and that looks like the Batmobile. What more can you want?
Yeah.
Come on, John.
350, and I'll take it.
So this is international. This is our guy, Mr. Popo. He has a Prime 1 alien dog. $2,600. No, 2,600 Australian dollars. I don't know what that converts to.
$275 US.
What? Are you serious? I'll pay shipping. I'll pay shipping all day. But like, yeah, this guy's in Australia, so this is international. So if you guys are seeing this, like, just let me know, and I'll bounce the word to Mr. Popo.
Oh, Mr. Popo's in Australia?
2,600 Australian dollars is 1,700 American.
Wow, there you go, $1,700. Same guy, Mr. Popo, Prime 1 grill. I never see this for sale, man. Optimus, 3,000 Australian dollars, which is like $200 US.
1970.
That was a good year.
Prime 1 Alien Big Chap Wall Museum. He's selling this one too, man. I know this one's rare.
It's rare to find one in good shape. Yep.
Yeah.
2,800 comes out to 1,840 American.
Gotta make room for the 2024 stuff.
Our guy Nathan is selling the one on the left is a Dragon Slayer 350 shipped. I might buy this one. The other, yeah, it looks really. I think I like it a lot. The other ones he's only selling it as a set, but for both of them it's $1,000. Shit,
that's a lot of head right there.
The Dragon Twins.
I would think Phoenix has this too, doesn't he?
I heard you, Crippler.
See, that seems racial.
Yo, I got a boy who's been eyeing that Dragon Slayer, so I'm gonna let him know about this.
350 shipped. Man, that's a good price.
Yeah.
That's a really good price.
See how they're just trying to make people spend money, man. This channel's dangerous.
Wow.
Well, at least it's affordable though.
Yeah, no, these are really good deals.
Yeah, fun on that.
XM Batman Who Laughs, 750 plus actual shipping. I haven't seen this in people's collections, so this I think it's a good price. 750.
Well, you hardly see this one anywhere.
He's in the West Coast, by the way. So if you guys are in the West Coast, probably a better deal for you.
Let's see.
He also has some CGCs. Del Auto 150 shipped, 225 shipped for both, and a Frank Miller 100 shipped. Our guy Nick has a XM Brown Wolverine 800 plus shipping. Small shingle piece came broken but has been repaired and isn't noticeable. Thanks for that.
Love the honesty. Love the honesty.
Custom Bishop. I just saw this.
I'm
one
not
too.
mad at this Bishop.
No issues.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting it, but
that matches the XM really nice. The XM.
Actually, right, it does.
XM Cable, the OG one, 750 plus shipping. And our guy Phoenix Custom.
Who was selling that Bishop?
From the best country in the world.
Nick, I think he's actually in North Carolina too. I think.
But that next to
Nick,
that, that'd be his pimp.
Yo, Nick, bring this by my house. Let's do it. Let's do a screen test.
Yeah, Crippler gets everything delivered, man. Look at this guy.
Oh wait, yeah, you gotta bring it to me. Yeah. Set it up. Everything. I'll make sure the heater is on so you can burn
Crip,
it.
you saw us like the dildo king, man. You have
don't do that. Yeah.
Shout out to the dildo king.
Prime 1 Alien Warrior from our guy Phoenix Custom Capes. 17. I don't know if it's 1700 Canadian.
Oh, wow. Got this piece too. We just did unboxing on this piece.
I think he got like 3 of them, like 3 different pieces, but I think he's selling the ones he didn't like.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'll give you some.
Well,
I don't know if that's Canadian or American, so I'll have to verify with them.
1700 Canadian is 1267 American.
You hate to see it.
That's a better price. I'm just kidding. He also has an OG Sideshow Sabretooth, $300. Shit.
Yo, it's freaking
I know,
Sabretooth sale day.
Yeah.
Right now, Sideshow watching this shit like, what the fuck are they doing?
We just had 12 days. 12. And they're doing 1 hour of deals.
This guy is in London, so if you guys are in London or Europe, this is 700 euros for the. Is that euros or pounds? I don't know.
Pounds.
I don't know, but yeah.
Pounds for the
We got
Batman.
an international sale going on right now.
Hell yeah, represent baby. Yeah, 800 for that one.
What? 800 for what?
The Hellboy.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. 800 pounds is 1013 American.
Okay.
Yo, you want to be our accountant?
700 is 887.
Yeah, Anthony's our CFO now, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, man, we gotta be on. We're not gonna say it and be like, well, I don't know. What does that do?
I had this piece before.
This is nice.
Roberto put like he's looking to buy this one. So if anyone has this one or knows about this one, freaking
one of the first ones. The Sideshow.
The
I think
when they could do sexy bodies.
Ooh. Was the EX? Yeah, it's one of the adults. Yeah.
So Sean had this one, both price shipped to US with both boxes from St. Louis, Montana. $900 for
Missouri.
Oh, is that Missouri? My bad. $900 for Machiko. John, you want to help me out with that?
What is it?
I have no idea.
Machiko Naraguchi.
Yeah.
Noguchi. It's Noguchi.
Noguchi.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, Machiko Noguchi. Wow. It sounds like you got an itch in the wrong spot.
And your Noguchi.
Okay. He also has an Electra, so if anyone's looking for Electra,
the variant, yeah, that was part of the
550
Black and White Friday sale many years ago, where they had the Black Friday sales.
Yeah, who's that sorceress in the back right, top right?
That's
Machiko Noguchi. Okay, I don't know.
My Noguchi is itchy. Okay, go.
Oh,
okay.
shoot. Yeah, go
We gotta
handle
move
that.
on.
Go to your OBGYN.
Wow.
Wow. That's where it's at.
All right, you guys. All these guys are for sale, and if you guys are interested, I think Rashid bought 4 or 5 of them already. But if you guys are interested,
I'm looking at that bishop right now to see if it matches with my version of Cable.
Let me know directly, and then I'll bounce the message to them. But if you guys know these guys already, just reach out to them and just ask them. I'm not getting no finder's fee, none of that crap. So you guys work with them directly. So
thanks,
a lot
Danny.
of pieces.
Yeah, how much was that Gene again?
The Jean Grey is $250. He's in the chat right now if you want to talk to him.
That's straight up like the price of a dinner in a movie, yeah.
You're not wrong.
That's crazy.
A bunch of pieces. I think I'm going to do this like every month or another month. But a lot of people are selling a lot of stuff.
Cleaning out your closet
I know, I had stuff too, but I didn't have enough time to get it together. I'll get it for the next one.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, we get a piece from John's own personal collection.
From the back,
that's
everything.
worth it just in itself. I don't care what it is. I'm just gonna buy.
We're doing a yard sale. Everything's going.
All right, man.
It's on that white night, then.
We're getting into some pictures and we'll get out of here. We'll get to these quick. I saw this. I think it was on.
I love this piece.
Look at
this
the
a lot. This
Nah,
detail.
that is dope.
Right?
Great fire. Look at that shit.
I had that on
That's
spin.
just hot.
Like a turntable.
That's how you do a stained
You
glass.
see the texture. You see the texture in Kingpin.
Yeah.
That knee is all up
Who's
in
this
his
Jarhead?
face,
You know?
too.
It's printed, I think.
It's Wicked, right? Is it Wicked?
Yeah, I think
that's hot.
Do you have another angle?
No, I'll get more though.
Do
Like
you
the
see
guys
how
started.
do you see how they lit the stained glass and the reflection on the suits? That's
Yeah, it picks up.
That's
without it being airbrushed, right? That's real.
wow, that's classy, and that was perfect, Sam. That was perfect.
Yeah, it looks.
No airbrushing.
Fuck it was like you dick.
What happened?
Does it have a middle bar?
Hold on, let me see his ass.
There you go, Nelson.
This like destroys my heart, man. Like
Yeah,
I was like,
cried. I was like, oh my god.
He had to destroy that, or did it accidentally fall? Like it fell off this shelf.
I wanted to ask him. I think he had to
That
destroy.
that looks
Usually
purposeful.
Sideshow tells you they have to destroy it.
Yeah,
if
that looks
can.
purposeful. What piece
If
was
you
that?
zoom in, though, you can still see the butter knife still intact.
It made it
Yeah,
through.
It's the
Which
blade.
piece was this?
Well, you can still salvage one of the demon arms. I mean,
Pretty sure he kept the head sculpt. There's no head sculpt in there.
Hey, Steve, you should do a segment where you break one of your statues and we have to guess which one it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got savage, man. What happened to the whole?
Nah, he's smart because if you notice, none of the head sculpts is there. He gonna sell
Oh,
head
right.
sculpts.
We don't say that live. 'Cause
I know,
I'm
right?
sorry.
Come on, Rashid.
I'm sorry.
The head sculpt is there. It's under the debris.
Oh yeah,
There
I
it
saw,
is.
I would go back.
Over
but-
Commander. Yeah, did
This
Shane
is
see this?
Big Silva as well.
Shane gotta see this. He loves G.I. Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Oh man, he scared me when he posted this. Did you guys see this? He was
He's just flexing now. You know, he's just flexing now.
God. No. He said he like, do you guys think I should throw this away? And I was like, oh. I reached out to him directly. I was like, you better store that.
I'll take one of them if he wants.
That would be hot though for a Hulk collectors. I would put that box there even if it was empty.
Jose threw his away.
Oh, that was PCS Blade. That was
We don't
broken
talk
on
about
the
that guy, Jose. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Then Bobby got this one. I think this is Iron Studios.
Yeah, 1/10. Yeah.
It's pretty good for 1/10, man. I think.
Yeah, it's good.
And then this guy Brian showed off his what if Superman versus Godzilla? Like, dang man, this is a huge flex right here. But it's cool. I like it. But he's watching the wrong channel, so I gotta,
It would be a dope piece.
Is he watching The Fugitive?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a good movie.
Yo, you think they would do that statue since they had the comic book? You think they got the license to do that since they had the comic book?
No.
That'd be interesting.
Custom, maybe.
I
Custom,
think
yeah.
think you still have to get permission from Toho to do anything with Godzilla.
Custom. Whoever's custom, make that happen. Superman versus Godzilla.
Yep.
That'd be dope.
Like Superman right there next to God. Just Godzilla's head. You don't even have to do the whole Godzilla.
That's true. Yep. I gotta see more pictures of this guy's collection, man. This room looks pretty good.
Yeah. Look at the prints on the walls.
Yeah. Our guy CFO is doing. He takes really good pictures, and he's starting to print them. He's done this before, but man, look at these art
dope.
prints.
Yeah, he did a good job here.
Oh, nice. It's like getting portraits of your kids, your
I know,
statues.
right? Our guys at Constructive Outrage are back, baby, and Sideshow's Hot Girl Summer. Welcome back, man.
We didn't even get to talk about the one on the left. I was just like, Jesus, looks hot. I don't know who she is or what she was, but
Oh, the Pulp Vixen line.
yeah.
You glad to be back, Crippler?
Yeah, it's fun to get back. I'm chatting with Rashid and Shane, and Critical Mass is always fun. And of course, Anthony Kennedy and Your Vision be joining us. I was like, okay, now I got to make my rounds back. I'm not going to be doing I'm probably going to do every show like bi-weekly, but I'm not going to be able to do them every week. My show, I haven't even talked to Rashid and them yet, but trying to figure out if it can
getting
be
rid of
weekly or bi-weekly and stuff
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is some new. I'm glad he dropping this new bullshit on me right now.
Hey, yo,
Live
pause.
on casual shit.
Cripper's going by. What the hell?
Yeah, it's just
He could have hit
sometimes
me up all day, but he waits till tonight to tell me this bullshit.
you know what, you ain't wrong.
You want the live reaction?
Clip it.
Damn, it's just that Steve is like Oprah. He just makes you open up and just say things like you ain't even prepared to say yet. But yeah, no.
Crippler, how
Yeah,
does
and
that
also
feel?
Steve would be like Donahue and have chairs flying out this bitch.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Oh,
So,
man.
Steve, when's the racist midget gonna come out from?
Whoa!
Use your.
Yo, I can't even watch Return of the Jedi without thinking about that.
I know, right? It's not, every time
When
that part comes out, you're gonna be
that
like,
part comes out, I'm expecting me to be on a chair.
You just, nah, dude, that Batgirl is sick. I like that Batgirl.
Yeah, I'm getting that back, girl.
And when it lights up, it's even bit better, way better.
Well, it's great having you back, man. Wednesdays were empty, so I was like, what do I do on Wednesdays? So
Dude, there's Batman statue collector. Been there before I even was born. Yeah. The cool thing is there's a lot of shows. So it's just more of like me being able to chat with you guys is what I miss most, and just seeing all of the people in the chat is like, that's dope. So,
Cap says, wow, every other week. I didn't subscribe for free every other week.
That was amazing.
That's facts.
That was amazing.
I can't have these fools getting their money back, dude. We got it.
How we gonna get super chats with this bullshit you don't throw on this?
Wow. Well, welcome back, Crippler.
Rashid was this close.
T-shirts
this is close.
I think we're on track for super chats by 2033. Since we don't even talk about it. Yeah, no. It's just fun to have these conversations again.
Well, we got Mr. Kennedy as backup guest. You know, he's part of it.
There you go.
We're gonna talk about it.
You gotta watch that episode. I think it was like last week. Mr. Kennedy brought out his book, and I was like, God damn, this guy started reading off like. You have to watch it. But man, like, I know Rashid wants it. You know, I'll say it for him. It's great having you back, Crippler.
I appreciate it. No, dude, it's cool to be back. There's some ideas and stuff I want to talk about. I started to talk to John about it before things went down, but I didn't get to flesh it out. So there's some things that I'm going to start fleshing out this week more. Then I'll communicate it to you guys. I think there's some fun stuff we could do. Still, that's going to be dope.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good. So we got this badass piece. I thought you guys would like this one.
2099 Miguel. Ella Miguel.
I like this picture right here.
Yeah, they redesigned the base on this statue. That the first one was the original one. Now this is the new one.
That one, look, the one on the right looks sort of like the Sideshow Black Symbiote. Kinda.
Yeah, I could see it. Like the next. Yeah.
Not as detailed and stuff. But.
Okay, this is why I was like, Darkside, man, Darkside, you better step out of here, man. Like, whoa.
My first Neo.
Is anybody into the Matrix like that?
I love the Matrix. Yeah, but
you know what?
I got the hot toy. Now, hot toy does it justice. The hot toy is fantastic.
I wasn't a fan of the Matrix. I don't know why.
Did you watch Did you watch all three, or did you just watch the first one?
Yeah,
if you ain't like the first one, you ain't gonna like the second.
I like the first one. It was cool. The best part I like is when he woke up out of the Matrix, when he was like in that pod, and that's the only thing I like about that shit.
Yeah.
I regardless of what Darkseid's doing, at least they listened a bit because I think they failed miserably with Catwoman and the photos they shared, the iPhone photos. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad they listened. This is how you show us factory photos. This is how you take photos and you give the community an update. So at least they're listening on that front. regardless of what you think of it. Yeah.
Are they usually reasonably priced? I don't know too much about Darkside. I never.
Not really.
They're up there.
Terminator was pricey.
Yeah.
And
see, because for me, when I look at this stuff, and we were talking about, is it because it's Sideshow? I think Sideshow stuff looks way more impressive than this stuff. And this is more expensive, so that's why I don't. It ain't about price. It's just what I look at and then see if it's worth it to me. But when you zoomed into those buttons and they just look like they were just like popped out, I was just like that.
It's scary, man. It's scary.
I was like, see, that's when I'm judging statues of like, it got to be something I like, and then when they do go crazy with it, I'm like, ah. But when it's stuff like this, I'm like, I love Neo. I would never buy this for any price. It's like, just what it is.
Our guy, Everyday Collector, live unboxing, man. I was like, freaking Vision was going. Oh man, I was like, Vision, you better. Oh man, I watched the replay and I was like, man, he's a. I was nervous for
manhandled that Maestro.
2 or 3 minutes. I was like, I couldn't let go of the couch. I was like, oh man, please don't drop it. Please don't drop it. No one told me that you dropped it. No one told me you like.
And then he brought out the beanie. No, he did. It was a great unboxing. Both Vision and Rashid, with his ECC bust, Unkillable, which was pretty cool. It was a fun time.
Man, how are you feeling about the Unkillable, Rashid? I know you've been wanting to get that for a while.
He stepped away for a little bit.
Away for a second.
Got you.
God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna mute him again.
And your Vision, the Maestro lived up to all of it, like.
Yeah. Overall, I love it. Stuff like that, I say the 10 out of 10 overall.
Congratulations, yeah.
I think you need B though. I mean, if you
think you
have
need
the
B?
space, I will go with B. I think it's worth the extra money. You get a lot for that extra money for the X4 compared to like the War Tank. I don't think you get that much. They want an extra $1,000.
I did love the live unboxing because you see Vision going through each piece individually. He's like, dang, that looks good. Dang, this looks good. Dang, this looks good. Dang, this looks good. I was like, dang, son.
I was hoping I could lift it though, because I know people was like, man, I didn't want to struggle with it. Then when I got it in my hand, I was like, oh, this is nothing. Because even with the base, I was tossing around like it was like a plate. So that's what
And you was able to do it all by yourself? I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Yeah.
All by himself, man.
And I put it to the camera, just twisting around, and you can see the bottom of it.
That's what's up, your Vision.
I'm impressed with that, man. I did War Tank by myself, so what?
You did War Tank by yourself?
I thought I muted him. I'm sorry.
Yes, he did that.
I thought it was different on the
War
show.
Tank is heavier.
I think overall, War Tank is just weird to hold, so I think it's heavier in that sense, though. But I think Maestro per se is heavier, but it's easier to lift because it's just a circle. It's easier to pick up.
Less awkward to.
Yeah, War Tank, you have to do extra stuff, and I think that's crazy. So congratulations, Rashid, for doing War Tank by yourself.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm glad Maestro didn't slip out your hand with all that butter.
Oh man,
your back and shit to your arms.
We were doing well.
I don't know
Why is it always when the club thumbnail comes up, the war breaks out? Everyone's fighting and everything. Why?
It's look at all of those personalities.
We men, man. That's what men do.
I want us to all hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Wednesdays at 9 p.m.
They got us fucked up.
COC, man.
Degenerates.
But yeah, it was a fun one. Episode 100 this Friday, so I can't believe it's been that
big 100.
That many already.
I'm gonna be on the show with a surprise.
What a surprise!
Surprise.
Damn.
John already knows. So.
Instigator.
Danny, zip it, Danny, over there. But yeah, it's a good time. It's always a good time with you guys.
Episode 100 this Friday.
So we're gonna start with trivia on Friday.
I don't know if we're gonna start with trivia. We're doing trivia for sure.
Okay.
We're gonna do trivia 100%.
I'm off and I'm taking a nap and I'm gonna be extra ready for this.
Okay, good. We have to dethrone Buck.
Big milestone right there. 100 episodes, freaking down.
That's a huge milestone. Congratulations, John.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah. Awesome. I could skip through this. Buck's not
Skip
here.
it.
Yeah.
That's life size.
Life size, man. This thing is huge. Look at this thing.
Yeah. Holy
as
fuck.
big as Buck.
Wow, poor guy. He's not even here. No, the detail on these is just...
Holy shit.
Yeah, this thing is.
That's
Look at the Hulk right there.
The drawing on the face.
Oh yeah.
That's the Hulk.
the
Oh
Hulk right there.
man, that's insane.
Well,
Yes, you too could be Vegeta.
so I brought this up. This is Hot Toys, right? This is the newest thing they just brought out. I think they announced this today.
Why she got a bulb?
She's released. She's released.
Oh, she's released now. Okay.
She's released now. Yeah.
So like the sculpt, I honestly like 3 months ago I said this looks good. I like this a lot, right? So this looks good. I still think it looks good, but then like you start bringing out stuff like this, like god damn, son, like this is in art, like same, not the same company, but same scale, 1/6.
It's
And
easier for him though to deal with the details of the wrinkles and stuff, like because he got a lot of more character. But yeah, no, I can see what you're saying.
no, but like which actress is this and which actor is this? You know, it's like this is Joaquin Phoenix.
That's Millie Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. Gotcha.
It's just in-art stepping up like the game right now, and I feel like now Hot Toys are going to start going like, oh crap, we're being left behind. Hell no. Competition, like it's good for everybody. Good for everything.
The tailoring on it, that is crazy though.
Hot Toys can't compete with these guys.
The tailoring is
not
crazy.
the way they're going. These guys are. This is more of competition for J&D, I think.
Mary.
This is insane. And
Look
the
at
price
that,
point to
man.
go with it.
Yeah, I'll share the. But look at that! Look at that! Look at that! God damn, that's Joaquin right there.
It's
That's
it's perfection. This is the best representation I even think in statue form of the character.
All right, let me kick him out really quick. 1 second. No I'm kidding.
You
Maybe
think there's better statues than this? I haven't seen them.
Not of this version of Joker.
Or even the other, or even this version. Look at that.
Wow, look at that.
The Prime one doesn't touch this.
And again, this is 1/6. So like
This is Hot Toys or in art?
In art.
What's the price of the in-art stuff?
I'll show you really quick. So there's 2 versions. There's 4-pack, I guess is what they're calling it. $1,400 for this thing.
Wait, $1,400 for the 4-pack?
Hold on. With
I
shipping,
think so.
17. You're looking at 1,700.
That's still worth it.
You think it's still worth it?
It's worth it. If you break down what's coming in the box, it's worth it. Yeah.
Is it 4
figures? Yep.
Okay. All right.
4 full figures.
It's $425 a piece.
See, I just look at this and I'm like, dude, the poses and stuff I could do. I see them still like.
Look
When
at
I
that.
see 1/6 of toys, of I'll make some of the dopest like scenes
Yeah.
out of these things, dude.
So you have to think custom world figure like this would be with rooted hair $1,000. You look at Hot Toys rooted artisan line, rooted hair $500 a pop. So if you take what you're getting here, break it up with shipping $1,700.
It's $4.25 a piece, man.
The value's there. The value's
Hell
definitely
yeah.
there.
So
Yeah.
I feel
I'm not huge on that character, but it looks dope. Like everything about it.
Listen, if you were on the fence,
yeah,
get that 4-pack. You ain't gonna get no better.
I feel like they're having that conversation though right now of like, because right now the normal price for Hot Toys is like what $200-$300, and they're having a conversation like I think right now Collecting Weekly named it, "Are we getting priced out?" I think this is what they called it, and it's like, yeah, you guys are getting like Hot Toys is definitely collectors are getting priced out, man.
That's like straight from the movie.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Inart really crushed us.
How much is it if you wanted just one of these? Do they sell that version?
12,
They don't.
I think.
There's only these 2.
The 2-pack and the
The
4-pack.
2-pack and the 4-pack.
2-pack and a 4-pack.
You should just get the 4-pack though.
That's interesting though. That like what other characters they did? Is this their first?
Gandalf has released, and
They got some of the Lord of the Rings, Aragon and
and
Joker. Yeah.
Joker, Gandalf are the only 2 that have hit collectors' hands so far.
Yeah, because right now I get all my movie pieces. I do 1/6 for movie. I don't do any movie over 1/6. So like this is interesting.
And it's crazy you say that because that thought actually came to my mind today, and I thought that would be a good, like, if you focused on in arts for the 1/6 because the likenesses are just so spot on.
Yeah.
They're just so spot on.
I think this looks really good. Like that conversation is being had right now. Like, are Hot Toys collectors gonna go up? I would say double or even triple in price to start acquiring these guys. And I think for the most part, Hot Toy collectors are not going to jump out.
You don't think?
I don't think so, because
No, I think
that's already an affordable price at $200-$300, and you're gonna have 10 characters of like from one movie. That's like $2,000 right there for Hot Toy collectors. If you start
trust me,
this,
a lot of Hot Toy collectors just like I could speak from my little bubble of friends that was collecting. They started with like the Kotobukiya stuff or whatever, like just the statues, and then Hot Toys is their Lamborghini. You know what I mean? When they get the Hot Toy for $200, that's a lot of money to them. They doing that, being like that's like their 1/3 when you in that range. So like, I don't know how much crossover. I think this is the people that with the money that's always gonna get this. But for like a lot of the Hot Toy people, the casuals that collect that just sort of like, oh, I really wanted to get this Star Wars character, this Marvel character.
Yeah,
I think Hot Toys always have those guys locked because.
The only complaint I've seen from everybody on this, the stitching. I was like, that's it? Like, that's it? Like, come on, man.
Overlooked.
Yeah.
So I think this is dead center. Like with Hot Toys is creeping up there, right? You're getting Hot Toys at $275, $300 plus now, and I just don't think it's worth it. Like the Artisan line, I don't think they've updated enough to warrant that price point that they're asking of $500.
So what is the jump for, like the most expensive? Unless you're doing die cast, it's usually going to be under $300 with a Hot Toy, right?
But depending on what comes in the box, accessory wise, if there's a lot of accessories, if there's a whatever, like
what's the regular
the base is extravagant, like those Spider-Man figures were ridiculous. But what I'm trying to say is, I think this is dead in the center. We don't have another licensed or Joaquin Phoenix, right? People have been wanting it. We're not gonna. I don't think we'll get one from Hot Toys unless they want to go up against this, which I think would be a bad idea. So this is your only option. I think the way InArt's going, it's to kind of capture some of those statue collectors, getting them in the market, and some of the Hot Toy collectors that are okay dropping this amount of money.
Yeah,
and
I think it makes sense. I think a lot of people who will start out with statues and downscale to this I think this will appeal to them more than I think the casual Hot Toy collector.
Get this now before the sequel drops.
The thing is, I love that movie. It's a movie that I only watch once though. Like it ain't a movie like you put on for action. I don't want a statue with anything. For me personally, it's just sort of like it's cool looking. I'm not taking anything away from this statue. I think it's really well done. But
I gotta see the conversation.
I'm with Mitchell. Like I would never be like, oh, I gotta get this Joker. Like it just,
They're having the conversation right now among themselves, and what I've been seeing from like a bunch of other 1/6 collectors is like, even the YouTubers that are hardcore collectors, like the very well-known collectors, are like iffy about jumping because they already have like 80 Hot Toys behind them, and they start collecting this. It's like
imagine you get one of these.
Everybody was like that when InArt. All the Hot Toy collectors, when InArt came out, everybody put InArt down before the Joker hit the market. InArt's not going to deliver. InArt's quality's not going to be there. InArt came out, shut everybody up, and now everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. It's not to say that if you collect InArt, you have to give up on Hot Toys. No one's saying that. But if you're someone who is passionate about the character, you want... I don't necessarily want to say the best representation, but their quality, their accessories, what they're putting in the box is 100% times better than Hot Toys. So if you're on the fence of which one to pick with, yeah, you're going to pay a little bit more with InArt, but you're going to get a better product. with in art. So it all depends on what your budget is and what you want. You want to complete a whole Star Wars lineup or so forth. Then yeah, Hot Toys is for you, because you got to understand in art's not going to be right now producing at the rate Star Wars at the rate Hot Toys is, right? Hot Toys, what they have going for them is the Iron Mans, the Marvels, the Star Wars. But when you're looking for those like niche cinematic representations of the characters, their Joker was amazing. This Joker looks phenomenal. Gandalf crushed any Gandalf on the market. Inart's taking over the sixth. Now we got to see what J&D does. So far, what J&D's shown with their Heath Ledger Joker, I still think Inart, for what you're getting in the box, is the better deal. I do love what Inart did, not what Inart, what J&D did with the silicone and that incorporation, because it looks it looks so realistic. It looks stunning. But I think Inart, for what you're paying, is giving you the bang for the buck out of the box.
This is basically like the XM Studios for the what's it called, for the 1/6, right? Or would you say, or Prime 1?
This would be like this is that higher that next level of
I still think they gotta look like the quality. They prove that they're there, right? But there's just so much more to just doing the dope piece, because like I think that I think we mentioned it, the licenses is a big part of taking over. You can't take over with just
they're not Joker. Taking over. No one's taking over. No one's beating Hot Toys. Hot Toys is staying at the top.
No, that's what I mean. Like they just got too many licenses and bulk and like that.
Well, if they start losing the licenses, then
But
this is not licensed in the U.S., right?
Look at this
product.
It's
not even licensed here.
Critical mass. Yeah, no, you're right, John. Like I don't think that like if this ain't even like a U.S. product, then like there's no taking over. That it's just like, oh shoot, good competition for Hot Toys to look at and step their game up if they want to get sort of like. And I'm not saying everything. I don't think everything needs to be made for the most expensive, price. I think. I already think Hot Toys are expensive, right? So it's just sort of like, it all depends. It all depends on what you're trying to do as a studio. If you're trying to sell bulk and a lot, then Hot Toys is there with that price. If you want to be like the definitive, if you want this character, like you was mentioning earlier, John, the best representation of this, you're going to pay for it. Then the people who are willing to pay for it's going to pay for it. The people who are not going to stick with Hot Toys. And then there's going to be a lot more people who are not going to be willing to pay than are willing to pay that type of money, I think.
I wanted to bring this up tonight because I feel like this is the start of a shift in that community, the whole 1/6 community. Like they're starting to see a lot of competition. Like Hot Toys was by themselves like a couple of years ago. Now they have InArt. Well, they have like other third-party stuff, but nothing touched them. But it's InArt and
you brought up a good
J&D,
point. Yeah.
So it's starting to like shift. So
Hot Toys is the Sideshow, right? Sideshow was alone by themselves too for the longest time, and then you had XM and Prime 1 come along, same concept. But they all have a space on the collecting board, right? They all have their own clientele, and they all make their money that way. It's going to be the same thing here.
A couple of years ago when I was first getting in and I was looking at Sideshow stuff too, I was hearing those same conversations about Queen Studios. I haven't heard from them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're taking over. They're the best. Everybody's going to life-size bus and silicone this and they're taking over. XM got to watch out. Prime got to watch out. Queen's coming. It's just like it's just going to take a lot more than doing the quality stuff.
That's a ridiculous statement because Queen doesn't even touch comic pieces. They just do movies. So I don't even know.
I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. It was ridiculous when I was hearing it back then. So you know what I mean?
Crazy.
So to bring it back,
that's literally all I was hearing on like shows and stuff when I was watching. It was just Queen's is taking over, Queen Studios taking over, this, that. Because they had a couple of really nice pieces that were at a quality that Sideshow and stuff wasn't doing.
Richard got it perfectly. That can end the conversation. You got it perfect.
But to bring it back to,
but that's just gatekeeping, sort of like fucking bottom featured poor people type.
But to bring it back to statues, like I know, like Jarhead's like, man, get this shit off the screen. But like, you know, this is statue money. This is statue money. So, but I just wanted to bring it up to everyone's attention. Like, this stuff is happening right now, and it's like I think it's starting to shift a lot of stuff. But going back to a Jarhead, look at that freaking
look at those guys. Look at those guys.
Episode 1, EPS 1. I don't know what. We'll fix that.
Episode 1. Yeah, what's the S for?
EPS 1, son.
Custom produced. D3 and Just a Jarhead will have their first episode this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
8 p.m. Central Time.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So 9 Eastern.
Everybody's so used to like either the East Coast or the West Coast.
Yeah. Fucking
goddamn Central people, man.
Pick a lane. Get out the middle.
Do you have your intro set up? You know, you like I think John said you're gonna bust through that Hulk or that portal or something in the background. You got your,
I think we're just gonna just do a countdown for right now. We're not gonna get anything fancy right now, man. We just get on the show and start talking.
No theme song?
No theme song.
Yeah, theme song.
Every cool show needs a theme song.
All right, guys, he's going live tomorrow. Don't give the guy stress. All right, let's get him live.
Thursday.
Yo, you're gonna kill it.
Thursday.
Like he said, he's been on shows before. Like he's gonna
do well. They're gonna do well. It's an area that we need more discussion on, so it's perfect.
And by people who know what they're talking about.
Yep.
Like, because every time it's sort of like,
I guess when it comes to custom,
like me, I don't even pretend. Anytime a custom picture passed through, like Shane talking because I don't know nothing about it. So it's cool to have people who actually, usually in the chats, talking about this is from this or that or you this is when this is coming out. So
I just want to like help people out. You know, they're looking for statues and have questions about groups and stuff like that. You know, because like I said earlier, there's something missing in the community that you don't really have to go to. So
yeah, because when people ask, I know when I used to ask, it used to be like very well gate kept.
Yeah,
like you hit that wall and you're like, okay.
It's still kind of like that sometimes, but it's not as bad.
No.
Well, if Marvel or DC come after you, you're on your own. But I'm just okay. No, cool to see you, man. Hopefully everything goes great, and if you need any help with anything, just let us know, man. Cool. We got Jason with his freaking Ripley.
Awesome.
Yeah. Gonna go through these pictures pretty quick. It's getting late. Yeah, we can skip this. Perfect timing.
I do like that. I like that Goku right there, though. The one that's in the middle, the bottom.
On the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one looks.
That's custom too.
Pretty ultra instinct.
This is Trunks. Look at that light, man.
I'm blind.
Yeah, there's a light up right there.
That's the one thing about these anime statues, man. They light up like crazy.
Who's that giant basketball player?
Yo, that's the anime god right there.
And then I thought this looked badass. I don't know who makes it, but this looked really cool.
Custom, and then it's painted by Matt. He's a local painter here in Texas.
Is that the one that X exclusive got
it? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think he just got to get it painted.
Yeah, he's gonna take a couple statues at the same time. To this guy too. So.
Oh, dope! Yeah, the paint came out good.
Yeah, I would get the same paint. Man, this paint looks perfect. Other than get into the memes,
man,
it's AI
crazy.
Mix. Yeah, AI mix Michael
Y'all
Jackson.
can't use my likeness like that. That's just silly.
That's
you see the name though?
That's ignorant. Hee, man. I don't. That's disrespectful.
Leave Michael alone, man.
Leave Michael alone.
If y'all not dissing Elvis, leave that motherfucker alone.
I would have paid to see this movie.
Yeah,
I
me
like what
too.
Nelson said.
Dope X-Men. That's
Who's
gonna look
that?
sick, yeah.
Freaking Evan created this. I thought it was hilarious.
Curio cabinet, dining room table.
Surprised the wife today, and one day.
Toy Story?
WWF.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. Then I got Mr. Popo freaking share these pictures. God damn, man.
This piece melts my heart every time I see it.
Rashid, you getting this one, right?
Did I say I was getting this, man?
I thought you said it before, boss. I'm just asking a simple question. No. I mean, no hate, no war.
A little pissy today.
Damn.
I like
I
this.
come in always nice. He just be coming at me.
No, I like it. I like it and stuff like that, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's an iconic piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking though? I have a feeling that they're going to do a 1/4 of both the dioramas since they did the Killer Croc. I think down the line they're going to make these 1/4 also.
Yeah, man. But come on,
Years from now, they do that.
And I also heard that magnet. Anybody that gets this piece, the magnet on that lamp, is weak. Maybe not on everybody's, but somebody's had dropped and it broke and stuff. But this is an iconic piece, though. I mean, this one in the Joker, the Batman versus Joker. I'm trying to like see which one is better. I don't know.
I would go with this one.
Yeah,
you like this one better?
Yeah.
I like that pop of color. Like this whole scene.
You know what it is? I just think both of them are dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like how he got Joker in the splash, and this one the way, like you say, he's punching Superman, and I like when Vision was saying when you do watch the animated movie and shit, and especially the comic book.
Look at that lamp.
This is straight out, and when are we going to get something like this ever again in history?
Never.
So
you get both, but you don't have to make it like a purchase tomorrow. You make it like a 5-10 year plan, right?
Slifer in the building.
No, you know what it is though. They have get a big discount off of this. That's another other reason it's a big discount off this piece. And
I would wait. Yeah, it's I wouldn't pay retail right now for this.
I'm really glad one of our own has this. So, like, he has it, we have it. Mr. Popo.
We all have it now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Popo.
Yeah. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I really like
I think this pops. I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I would want to go in though and just do all the pieces of garbage with the
Coca-Cola,
Coke, Pepsi. Yeah, I would go and do my own labels.
I mean, I give them a lot of credit for the garbage can and the cigarette butts. I mean, that's real detail right there.
Even the snow on Superman, if you look at his feet and on his body, he has the snow on it. It's great.
I love this cape, man. No one ever posts a picture of this cape. This cape looks good.
Yeah.
Phoenix does it better.
Well, congrats, Mr. Popo. This looks badass.
I mean, is anybody
see the detail on that?
Is anybody down here going to try to get this piece?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Rashid's gonna get this piece. I heard he's gonna get it.
I will one day.
Me and Rashid.
You know what? I would get it and open this. I would just have it. I would just keep it, even if it was packaged, just as an iconic piece because it's actually, they put the master race. This is fucking Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns.
Man, let's get it next month. Me and you, Brody. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Double unboxing.
You know what, Vision? You right. Why don't you
4K video with
no Vision? Your Vision. Why don't you order two? Order two for me. When I come to Cali, I'm gonna pick it up from you. You know what I'm saying? We'll do a double unboxing. We'll do both of us right in your spot. How about that? All right, Brody?
Yeah, guys. Text me that, Brody.
Out of respect, we'll skip these and look at this guy.
Yo,
this is why he has back problems.
When I saw this, because I'm watching The Boys, I'm just almost finishing it. So I was thinking about
Okay, you can move up.
You were thinking about Phoenix, like,
yeah, man.
This is our guy right here, man. Played astronaut, stunt double, and for Tom Hanks.
I didn't know
he was the one when they did the fake moon landing for the U.S. He was
So he was in Child's Play, right? He was. What Child's Play was he in?
The most recent one.
The remake.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about
Mark
Chucky
Hamill's
here,
Chucky.
Child's Play Chucky, to make that clear.
Yeah, right.
This
It has so many of
is
them.
the internet, all right?
But big shout out to
one small step for man. What was it? How does it go?
Okay.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
There you go.
Hey, Vision, what type of butter you recommend for that?
Oh my god.
That's nasty. I don't know.
Maybe just Vaseline.
EBT butter, whatever's free. I don't know if they get free butter.
EBT butter.
Whatever is free.
Rashid got these books, you know.
And he reads them, folks. So listen to your president.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff on this. It's good. It's good story so far.
Read it. Casual.
Rashid, did you start reading it yet?
I'm still reading the Godzilla versus Justice League. But I bounce from books to books, you know what I'm saying? So these definitely will not be sitting in the background as decoration pieces.
You notice he's doing a lot of more videos now on the omnibus. I don't know if you noticed. He's saying that he's reading them. I just read this and blah blah blah.
Well, if you Wikipedia everything, it's easy to do a video.
That's nice. I like that one. The one right there, the Maestro one. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to start a campaign and challenge my man to come on live.
You boy, you man.
Just Google it real fast. What you need to know.
Yeah.
And then he got his unkillable right here. Man, I love the box. Like I love the piece for sheep, but the box came out pretty cool too.
Sounds like a crate. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
There's a crate?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a box crate too.
Yeah, they had it on. Yeah, like that. I actually, believe it or not, I actually wanted a better art box, like a photograph box of the creature, like he has on all his other boxes. But yeah, the piece, I like the piece, man. I mean, it fits in a row all the creatures from the life-size bust I have.
That barbed wire is nuts too.
Yeah.
Yo, that's real. I don't think they're gonna have real barbed wire. That's fucking real barbed wire, bro.
Dang, man. I love the teeth, man. The teeth stick out like crazy.
Yeah.
So this is like a vampire, like coming back alive, or
Yeah, it's a vampire, and they it won't die. So like you know, now it just keeps regenerating. So like somebody put like a pipe through its chest, and then you know, and they tie it down, and he's still growing. That's why if you look at the pipe, the blood is growing on top of the pipe, like it's going up. Yeah.
And there's a real barbed wire.
Yeah, that's real barbed wire, not plastic. Real barbed wire. Like,
from a local prison.
Looks good, man. Looks good.
From a local.
That's an awesome piece.
Thank you.
And I wanted to bring this up because some guy did a repaint, and I was like, man, repaint jobs. Look at this thing. Same like figure and everything. Just did a repaint job.
This is figure like 1/10.
Yeah, this is like like just like a. I don't want to call it toy, but this is. Crazy.
It's like a figure. Figure.
Figure.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Like what, Mezco?
I have no idea. I just saw it and I was like, this repaint job is amazing.
So you know, like girls in real life, that's how they do it. They look fucked up.
Wow. I didn't say that. Our guy Slifer got the Dragon Ball Z pieces, you know.
Oh, Slifer got these. These are, I love these.
Nice.
Too.
You know, he's been upgraded from Anime King to Anime God, I think, Crippler. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, really?
He's
Congratulations. I knew it was trending in that direction, but damn, I'm sorry I missed it.
Slifer, the God King.
He's the guy. Okay.
But congrats to you, man. I didn't know he had this one coming, so this is badass.
I mean, because anime gods they don't talk. They just do. You know what I mean? You just shout
out to Bookfangs. See you next week, man. He also got the Yoda. Freaking guy is.
They look good together. That set like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. His setup's coming along nicely.
Tell the story.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah, baby Yoda.
Come here, little fella.
Little baby Yoda.
Yeah, little ponytail.
Samurai cut.
I got nothing but respect for Yoda. He's the only Jedi I have respect for.
You know what, Sam? You're the man, man.
They updated the shards, I guess, from red to blue. This is like the latest picture that came out, and
They updated a lot of things. The face, the color on the chest. It's a lot of black and chrome. Like, it looks good. It looks better to me, in my opinion.
So
And
they
this thing will
updated
be
that too.
massive. This will be 33 inches tall. By the wide width will be 33 inches as well.
I've never
Those
seen a
eyes
piece
are amazing.
sell so fast.
And then, you know, the complaint, like, I think, I forget who brought this up, if it was Carl or somebody, but the thing in the middle is supposed to be green, the shard in the middle. I don't know anything about that.
I mean, but when I talk about detail, if you go into any one of his like legs or like the mechanical parts of the dinosaur, and that's what I'm talking about when with detail, and that seems worth the money to me. Like, look at that stuff. You know what I mean?
think it's nice.
Look at the dinosaur skin as it overlaps the machinery.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. That the
love
Ghost
it.
Rider bike is nice, but it's not doing this. Like, you know what I mean?
Until you have one.
Well, bro, how much is this statue? It's like $2,000.
No, it's like $900.
It's not $2,000.
Not $900.
Forehead is different compared to that.
I don't think this is 2,000. Like, I think there's about what? Probably about. Their Transformers are usually 1,400 to 1,500.
Well, no, that's 1,900. So this is like close to 2,000. Like he's like
this one right here is.
Yeah.
I don't know how much the Beast Wars are.
Price is
But
going up now.
but
It's like $2,000.
But you hear what I'm saying though, right? Like when I could justify it because what I'm looking at. You don't get what I'm saying?
You can't compare this statue because it costs double the amount.
I'm not comparing. I'm talking about like
the detail. I get it.
I'm talking about for what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Is sort of this type of stuff in a statue. So that's what I look at when I justify a price, no matter what the price is.
So
that's all I'm saying.
Sideshow's not for you then in that aspect. I think to compare is a dangerous game. To say,
John messed up three days in the New Year, so don't compare.
No, I didn't mess up. I don't think I messed up, but I'm just saying. I said from day one, Sideshow, in my opinion, shouldn't necessarily be compared to everyone does.
But there's a lot of Sideshow X-Men pieces that I prefer over XM though. So why wouldn't I compare it?
Well, exactly. Each person's different, so
yeah,
sure. But for me personally, to compare Sideshow to XM or to Infinity Studio, for example, whatever, I just feel like everything has its own lane, and it's dangerous to compare it for me. Like XM, I never owned an XM piece.
Yeah, I think highlighting contrast. I think when it's used to sort of make certain points, it's not to bash or compare it like a value. It's just more of like I'm trying to articulate, and I'm probably not doing a good job of articulating what I prefer in a statue and what I'm willing to pay for. I'm not doing it to.
You plan on getting this crit?
Oh no, I'm not planning. It's because it's a Beast Wars. I don't do Beast Wars. I'm getting the Galvatron and I'm getting the Prowler, and I'm getting the Wolverine. The pieces that I'm getting.
Well, XM, crazy, cool. This is gonna be awesome when it comes out. I think either way.
Day one.
Yeah. And then we got our guy, Your Vision.
Woo!
Look at this today.
Yeah. I think Ghost Rider over this.
This looks badass, man. This looks really good. Even in your case, it fit perfectly, man. I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, the math is.
Oh,
really,
he measured that thing
crazy.
to perfection.
It's really crazy how it lined up perfect. I was happy because I built the side one just because I thought it was bigger. I thought it was 41 inches or something like that. So I built this one at 42.
This is your vision. The only thing I say about with your display, and of course, is dope. I wish you could have pictures behind it. I know you can't, but like with that,
you can have whatever you want behind it. You can have
like
whatever.
the print. I will,
Yeah, you can have.
Would you frame the print and stuff like that? Put it behind it or no?
So what I'm gonna do with that Batman versus Superman, I don't want it with the white background because in my mind, Batman beat up Superman in the alley, so it's darker. So I'm gonna do something similar to like with a moon and stuff like that, some stars, so if I can show the vision of it, like what I'm trying to.
Cool. If you need stars, I'll just send you a picture of myself. You can put me back.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna do it to every piece. But I just want to look at it and keep it for a couple of weeks and see how do I feel. Because I wouldn't want like art behind each one. Because when I look at a statue, I want to see it for that. I don't want to look behind it, then look at the poster. So that's why I would do like something in the background, like I said, with a moon, some stars, and then the Justice Buster right there, so it make it seem like a scene that when Superman ripped off the head of the Justice Buster, Batman spit the kryptonite at him, and then he came to sock him up real fast. Take two.
I agree.
Yeah. But we'll see when me and you do the live unboxing the next month. What day is good for you both?
We talking about
Superman versus Batman. What day is good for you? We're gonna do two
Yo,
live.
my
today.
man, I'm still trying to get my Maestro. Can I get my Maestro first? Bro? Is that all right with you?
I'm very proud that you got it though. Like, you know what I mean? At first, you was like, nah.
I don't need you. I don't need.
I'm very proud of you.
I'm really proud of you, son.
I really don't need you to be proud of me, man. You know.
Oh man.
I think you need to
Chris,
keep up
I
with
kept
me.
tagging him.
I'm
I
just
said,
happy
hey,
my
if you ever need a
thumbnail's not
sign,
there.
if you ever need a sign, today's a sign. Like, I kept tagging him. He was like, man, you
Oh
know
my
what?
goodness.
Start reading the omnibus or reading the comic back. So he just went ahead.
Well,
Just like that.
it's crazy, right? That was a good show, man. Freaking 2 hours and 40 minutes. It just went by really quick. But we're at the end. And Jarhead, you got any closing thoughts? You got any final thoughts?
Just hopefully everybody joins us on Thursday. We'll talk about custom statues.
Can't wait.
I'm already in the lobby waiting. In the show.
Awesome. Okay. Crippler, great having you back. Any final thoughts, man?
Thanks for having me. No, see you guys tomorrow. Good to be back. Missed you, Casual. Missed you guys. So it's been fun. I forgot how emotional. I'm like, yo, I forgot how emotional things again. It's like, yo.
I've had this book forever.
It's when you're passionate about something that, you know, you get emotional.
No, I think people, what happens, I think people think that I should like what they like, or this is weird. It's like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I love this clip. This clip always this clip is forever now.
Just bonuses for me to configure it in a way that works. Yep. Bonus, because
Jesus. That's awesome.
I don't know, man. I grabbed it.
Always ready.
That feels like years ago, man.
But yeah, man. Bonus. Great having you back, Crippler. Everyday Collector.
Thank you.
100 Friday.
100 Friday. Everyone, get your heads out of your asses and have fun collecting. That's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
No drama. Just have fun collecting.
Sorry.
Get your heads out of your asses. That's the most important.
It's warm here.
Friday, episode 100, 11 p.m. Eastern time, and freaking come to the club, man.
Thank you. You guys rock. Thanks for having me. It was always a blast with you guys. Good to see you, Sam. Good to hang out again.
Good to see you, John.
It's been too long. Yeah.
Mr. Kennedy, you got any final thoughts, man? Other than Mr. McMahon is a piece of
Nope. I am tired as fuck. I'm about to drop any minute.
Okay. Great having you too, man. Your vision, man. Thanks for stopping by too, man. Any final thoughts?
Nah, just have a great week and stuff like that. Don't spend all your money in one place. Take your time, I guess. I need to learn that too. Take my time, enjoy what I have right now, and then get one more every few months.
Yeah. Slow down, kid. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I'll catch up to you soon.
Rookies got to stay in their position.
Yo.
All right.
Rookies.
It'll take you a couple of years to keep up with me, homie. Okay.
I'm gonna buy me a Live Vader. You know what it is? I'm gonna just get a life-size Vader.
Oh shit!
Why don't you buy all of them? Why don't you buy all
do
life
that?
size?
Oh,
Why don't you buy all life size? Okay.
This shit might
then you can order the ECC shit too while you at it.
Sheesh. Out of my price range.
All right, guys. The fight will continue on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Rashid, you got any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nah, you sometimes gotta spank these little young dudes in this game, you know what I'm saying?
Spank me.
Put them in their claws.
Oh, good.
Spanking them, you get butter on your hands. Come on.
Yeah, you're right about that. Nah, Penguin is paid for. Batwing's paid for. Just waiting for my Maestro to come in.
I saw this guy Rashid ask Spec, "Hey, where's my shit?" I was like,
no, I didn't ask like that. I didn't.
That's awesome.
I just said, does he know? No, I just said, does he know when it's going to ship? I didn't ask it like that. Come
I
on.
know.
So Rashid, Rashid, you see this? Get in line, buddy. Get in line.
Nah, but
that was good. It was good. Well, thanks, you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. 9 p.m. tomorrow. 9 p.m. Thursday, 11 p.m. on Friday. We're packed, man. We're set. Good night, you guys. Peace.
Yo, you can grab it, Nelson.
Thank you for tuning in this fine evening.
Here we go.
This fine evening to the Casual Nerd Network.
Come on, your vision got to come out. Unmute, baby. Come on. All right, you guys. Have a good night. See you guys. No one wants to fight anymore. It's getting boring. See you guys. Bye.